Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. I'm Jay, and again with me is Miss Jackie. And today we've got the man who you hear every time HCW starts, basically. Calls, announces all the matches. You also do a few podcasts, right? Not just one. You do like 3.
Too many.
Too many? Yeah. Mr. Bobby.
It's just Bobby.
Just Bobby.
Okay, I expected more.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was fine with that.
It's Mr. Bobby Casey.
Nobody knows me. They don't know my name. They just know that I speak into a mic.
I just always say Bobby.
The in ring voice of HCW. The we are live man.
We are live.
That's Bruce Buffer. I stole that. Damn straight.
Yeah, but you do it really well though.
Yeah.
A lot of practice.
Well, I'm sure. You stand in your house, your wife's like, "Shut the fuck up! I know we're live."
Oh no, I do it at every UFC too. Like I do it with him.
Oh wow.
I love Bruce Buffer. That man's he's a legend.
Well, thank you for coming and welcome, Mr. Bobby. How are you today?
Oh, I'm grand. Can't complain at all, except for gas prices.
Well, yeah, but at least it's not 117 degrees right now. It cooled off because we got the good rain.
Yeah, it only ran like 10 minutes in Hutch, so not as much rain, but it's so cool.
Yeah, we needed the cool off because Jay was mowing yesterday. He had to work yesterday morning, so he didn't get up to mow first thing in the morning like you do in the summertime.
Yeah.
So he waited till about, 11.
Oof.
Yeah, I came home about 11:30.
He's fighting
Went out
for
there,
his
started
life.
mowing, and
It took all day, and he's
Yeah.
still not done.
I'm still not done.
I haven't seen the backyard, so I'm good. Rider, I'm assuming?
No.
You push mow?
Push mower.
Oh my god.
I like the push mower better. I have a rider. I just don't use it. I don't.
Yeah,
like the
you
way it
haven't
cuts.
even seen all of it because it goes back behind the fence, which you've seen. Like it goes back, but then there's also a downslope which goes by the creek,
Ooh.
and he likes to mow that as well.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't, it's going to be Mosquito Alley.
Yeah, we keep it down because we use it. We go down there. I go on adventures. Jay goes down to stand.
Yeah. Look at the creek. Try to find find a turtle.
It's a
I'm
10,
lucky.
15 degree difference between
Couple
our
snakes.
yard and down by the creek. And the sound difference is amazing down there. Like, you can't hear none of the
gets
streets,
quiet.
no sirens.
It drops
because of
so
all
low
the
it gets
trees
quiet.
that are on there.
Yeah, the GPS picture of your house makes it look very secluded.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
like
the area.
Yeah, I like it. We got our own little jungle.
Nobody,
it's okay.
nobody back behind us except across the street over there.
And in the summertime, you can't even see that they're there.
Yeah. There's all the trees and stuff.
Which in the winter sucks because then you're like, God damn it.
And you can see them driving over their houses.
Talking
And
and shit.
Ugh.
I don't like it.
No, but-
I was never meant for a neighborhood.
I wasn't meant for Christmas.
stuff. See, I love Christmas.
I like Christmas. I just don't like winter.
Yeah,
I love winter. I love winter.
No.
I don't like heat
Well,
at all.
I guess you can run. I'm a spring fall. I like a good 72-degree day.
I'm a fall winter.
Yeah. No. Not.
Yeah.
No.
And our winters now, you can't really justify calling it winter.
Especially
It
this
doesn't
last
break-
winter. It
It
was.
doesn't break 50 in over half the winter anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not the same at all.
Yeah, this last winter.
I don't know. I
wasn't
just
cold
don't
at
do
all.
the negative 20-some degrees.
Well,
I
the
don't-
wind. So if it was cold without the wind, I could deal with that way better. I think everybody could. But if year round it could be 45, 50, I'd be a happy man.
I could deal with that probably because I could. I
No
don't know.
wind.
I still like the 72-degree days just because you can stand outside and you got a nice little breeze, and as long as it doesn't drop down below.
Every once in a while, I think a good 75 out of the lake would be fine.
Yeah.
So, but 55 is my go-to
Yeah, but
temp.
are you getting into the water when it's that cool?
Depends on how long it was 75 degrees. So, if it's 75 degrees for 2 months, yeah, maybe.
Oh, I think by then the water would be warmed
Now, if
up.
it's just 75 for one day out of the week, no.
No, absolutely not.
That's only 25 degree water.
It was I lived in Montana on a reserve, an animal reserve, Indian reservation for 6 weeks in the back of a truck bed, and so it had no showers, no bathrooms, no electricity, no nothing. It was actually an interesting experience. Anyway, so you have to bathe in the lake. Well, it's mountain water. Have you ever bathed in the lake in mountain water?
No.
Montana doesn't ever get warm.
No. Well, I mean, I'm sure
It was August, and you got in the water, and it was still ice water. Take your breath away. Still. And because summertime up north lasts exactly 5 minutes. the actual snow would melt off about June. We would still be getting. I lived up in North Dakota.
Is that like in the mountains though? Like, is that like?
I lived
Ridge?
in Minot, North Dakota, which is 2 hours away from the Canadian border. Okay, all the snow would melt, and I like I said, we went and traveled and lived in Montana for 6 weeks. But all the snow that we had melted in June. Come July, it was spring, but technically summer, and it started snowing again in like August. So your summer lasts that long, which is crazy to me. But
I mean, I don't mind the snow as long as there's like not ice. Like the ice would bother me. Driving in the wind.
yeah,
Wind. Yeah, Montana cold is a different cold.
yeah.
No
Well,
wind.
even North Dakota North Dakota's colder. It's the coldest of the
Were you born in North Dakota?
No, I lived up there.
And you developed the accent in a matter of 6
Look,
months?
I lived up there for a year, and I don't know why, but it just kind of hung on. But it's only when I say certain things and then it gets bad. Like I say bag.
Bag or bag?
Bag.
Bag.
It's big.
Oh, man.
It's just certain things that they would say that
Don't move her to Harlem.
Don't you know? It's like, yeah,
Jeez.
no. Like, you should hear me when I go down south. Like, it's really bad. I
Like
don't know.
accent south?
Yes. For some reason.
You must have that, like, there's a personality where, like, wherever you're at, you try to, like, blend yourself around with them.
I don't do it on purpose.
She don't want to seem like a tourist.
Right, and I think I
definitely
did do it too. Like, cause I dated a girl from Mississippi. Like, I don't know how I got the I developed an accent when I was around her dad.
Yeah, but it's
Who's
not
that?
something because my family's from Missouri, right? So they have a hillbilly accent, and so I can slip real quick into that. You know, you want to go down to the holler accent.
I've never
real
heard
quick.
anybody call it a holler in Missouri.
Oh wow,
That's a thing.
yeah.
I thought they were just her cousin.
No, there's
A
lots
holler.
of hollers. Yeah. So my mom, I can slip real quick into a southern. You should have heard me when I spent 2 weeks in London. I was awful. But I don't.
London?
Yeah, I don't do it on purpose.
Did you get to witness this?
No.
Oh wow! So you didn't get
No.
to see the fun part of Jackie.
Yeah.
Dang it.
No. And they add A to the end of everything, or they add yeah. You want to go to the store? Yeah.
It's like Pig Latin.
Something like that. It's horrible, but I came home going, I've got to get rid of it. I couldn't get rid of it there, and it was annoying the shit out of me. I went and saw a movie at the theater that was, I don't even remember Cold Mountain. It was Cold
Oh
Mountain.
wow!
And I left with an accent. I didn't talk the whole fucking time. I don't know how this shit happens. But I can get rid of it, but then it'll pop up when I search.
I could
certain
deal
things.
with those accents though. The only one I cannot do is like the Boston accent, women's Boston's accent. Like it's the most
high pitched
annoying.
nasally.
No R's. There's no such thing as an R in their vocabulary.
Get the cockies from the
Oh,
cockies.
stop!
It is terrible.
Erection killer immediately.
You don't want to like, oh, Bobby.
Oh my god! It's like, oh, we're done.
Please stop talking to me.
Yeah.
You're like, you could be the hottest woman in the world. You open your mouth and done. There are certain. I'm the same way with certain accents though.
Ugh.
Mine is like a hard German accent, There's something extremely unattractive.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm partially Jewish actually. I have
Well, there you go.
background, but there's something like I can't imagine. It sounds so and Russian sounds so angry.
Well,
Just
yeah.
when they're having a normal conversation.
See, that's
So
funny,
I
'cause
imagine
every time I
it-
do a German accent, I make it kind of.
It sounds very racist and angry.
Let's go over to the birds. Play really good, you know.
So I have two references: Saturday Night Live from the '90s when they used to do the
Hans and Franz.
Hans and Franz.
Yeah.
So it sounds either overtly, weirdly sexual, but in a very angry way. So a lot of S&M type BDSM.
Well, Euro Trip. Did you ever see that? Heinz and Flinken, like
It's the least most attractive sound in my life. I imagine when they're doing it and he's just sounding like he's having like a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's coming, but it sounds like he's
See,
getting punched in the face. That's
think-
what I imagine it
I think
sounds like.
Hans and Franz are actually supposed to be Austrian.
I don't care.
Like
That's
Arnold.
Well,
whatever.
the one where the one I think it was actually the very first one where he's teaching him how to read and he's repeating after him. I think he's German in that one. Like that's not Hans and Franz, but it's Jeff Belushi
Yeah.
repeating whatever he repeat
Is it
after
Jim?
me. Jim is the one that's still alive. John Belushi's the one
John.
that's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so John.
Jim, yeah.
I knew it wasn't Jim.
I said, what did I say, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff Belushi, the long-lost cousin on his mother's side.
The German.
The Belushi nobody pays
I'm
attention
Jeff.
to.
See, and I love a good Scottish accent. I think every woman does. Scottish. Irish.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I've been around enough Scottish people.
Yeah.
It's Conor McGregor for the Ireland.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we watch a lot of...
Oh, Braveheart. I guess that's Scottish.
Yeah, but you
That
can't...
just sounds like warrior-like.
Yeah, but when he's talking sweet to his girl, like when they're actually... It's very sweet. Like it's...
But is Swedish, like, is that still a Scottish accent?
Swedish?
A Swedish?
That's closer to German.
But it's Germanic. It's
like
not,
they have like long vowels, like me.
I don't know. It just sounds very angry, and they just need to calm down. They could be giving me a compliment, and it sounds like you're assaulting me. Calm down.
There's a video of somebody saying that people sneeze. Whoever's German, they sneeze in their accent, like it's aggressive.
Yeah.
What's that say about me?
I don't know.
I sneeze very aggressive.
I sneeze, but like I don't have the accent at the end of it.
I sometimes I'll.
He doesn't sneeze with an accent, but it's extremely aggressive.
So like
it feels better.
Yeah.
Let it loose.
I do funny stuff sometimes when I sneeze too. Like I'll sit there and if I'm standing and nobody's around me, I'll go Hachugan. Throw fireballs when I do it.
What's even worse is when he does it and for some reason he stomps his foot.
Yeah.
So it's like he has to put an emphasizer on it.
The worst is when you sneeze so hard and your neck cramps up. It's like, oh man. Yeah. Have you ever sneezed in your neck cramp? It's like
I would rather you sneeze like that than hold it in and hear.
Oh, whoa. That might kill you.
I have a friend that's how she sneezes like that. They hold it in. No.
My grandpa would do this. That's how he would sneeze.
Man.
That sounds like it would pop both of your eardrums.
It sounded like it hurt when he'd do it the way he did it because like it's like his whole body would move, but it's like he was holding it back and then like it would wheeze out.
Oh,
it was weird.
Our coworker sneezes. I said, "What the hell was that?"
That sounds like an Asian sneeze.
I thought it sounded like she kicked a dog or like stepped on a mouse. Like, I don't even know. She was like, "That's how I've always sneezed." I was
don't
like,
even
"Girl."
deserve a bless you.
No. Which is funny if you actually look up why they say bless you.
Because your heart like skips a beat or something like that?
No, they thought you were possessed by a demon. Every time you sneezed, you were trying to get the demon out. So that's where the...
Maybe those hiccups. Your hiccups make you skip a heartbeat. I don't know.
It does. It's when you're... That's why I get them a lot. I have a heart issue. So anyway, we are...
Off track.
No, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
We have no format.
What is a format?
Yeah, what's a format?
Do you have any questions of things you want to know about Bobby? Because we're not going to get into this actual card until like the second half.
Well, what card we got anyway?
Well, it's okay. We got a card.
When you first started doing this, were you nervous? Like up there in front? I mean,
Well,
because you do really good.
You were the first show, right? Yeah. That I did?
Yeah.
That was my first show that I ever did. The only thing I've ever done in front of a large crowd is me and Billy's not youngest brother, his middle brother, second to youngest, or whatever you want to call it. But we actually were going to go to school together to be preachers and ministers.
Oh.
So the only thing that I've ever done in front of a crowd is give a sermon and stuff like that. So
you do it again and go, "We are live."
Oh no! It'd wake the crowd up for sure.
Yeah. Well,
now, it's not as stressful now, or like it wasn't as stressful when I first did it. At the very first show, it was the crowd number that kind of threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that big of a crowd, and then sound like complete shit. Nobody could hear me.
Yeah. Well, do you remember how bad the sound was, though?
Yeah. Well, like I mean, they were still working at King's. Like I don't even think they ran a sound test at that time. Like,
you remember? Nothing. I remember at the very first show, we couldn't hear anything anybody said on the mic.
Yeah, that's the very first show that I was at. It was Air Capital Brawl 1.
Mm-hmm. And then for a long time, anytime anybody cut a promo,
it would like kind of whistle back because they had the speakers kind of facing the ring, and it was always bouncing back in. So like we fixed that. And I turned to Jay,
and I'm like, "What did they say?" Now we can actually hear what people say,
which
is amazing. And people's mic work has gotten better. But yeah, you have improved. You look like you feel a little bit more comfortable.
But I mean, I think that just goes like the only time that it's ever nervous is probably like when the crowd's the smallest. It's too intimate for me, probably. I could talk in front of 3,000 versus 3 people, easier. Like I really don't care what 3,000 people
Because then you got to
think
look at
about
just
me.
those 3 people.
But 6 eyes are on me, and they all like know what I had for breakfast. And
That both sound like nightmare fuel. I'm not gonna lie.
3,000. I don't know why, but bigger crowds don't seem to bother me as much.
When you're by yourself,
Yeah,
really?
it's weird. Like smaller
You are
crowds
so
are
strange.
smaller crowds. Like everything you can. Like if I mess up, everybody's gonna remember it. Like you're gonna hear every little thing that like I've messed up words with 200 people in the room, and I don't feel as bad about it as I would with 6.
Yeah. Well, that's fair because the crowd's actually paying attention. Because if there's only
Right.
6 people, you're the focus, and they will let you know too.
Yeah. Even if they have a cell phone in their hand, they're going to hear everything I say. Or don't.
And they'll be like, "Did he really just?"
So, I mean, I guess to answer your question, like, yeah, I was definitely nervous, but, like, I didn't know what to expect. So that's the only reason why I was nervous, I think. Like,
Yeah.
talking in front of people, I mean, it can be nerve-wracking, but it's not as bad, especially if you don't know what you're doing and you're just winging it like I did.
Yeah.
That was the nerve-wracking thing.
Well, I know we're so used to you now. It's like when we go to like Salina, we're mad that it's not you.
Yeah.
Chris does a great job. Like
He does.
He
He
sounds,
does.
and I think that comes with I don't like the way that I sound on a microphone or in a recording or whatever. And I think that like when you hear somebody else do it, you think that like I mean they always sound better to me. Like I don't know.
I mean, but there is a difference because
Yeah.
you are very good at first off your introductions. We just love the way you do it. We like the way the show flows, but also you get your sponsors in and all these things. And it seems like every time Chris the voice,
Chris the voice.
he always messes up our sponsorship.
He doesn't
back.
have my card. I have.
I
I
know.
never get rid of the card. So.
The last show we went to, he didn't even say none of the sponsors. He forgot to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because like we were
quite
sitting there
funny.
and like halfway through, I looked at Jackie. Was like, I haven't heard a single sponsor. Are we not doing sponsors this show? And then like she texted Billy, and it was like close to the end of the show.
Billy's like,
And he was like,
"Sorry, we
"Motherfucker,
forgot."
Sorry,
I didn't. I don't know if he actually. I mean, I just assumed that was a part of the thing. He told me he was sponsoring each one, so I just made it a point to always do it.
Well, and that's the point of sponsoring is because if you're not getting the shout out, like this match is sponsored by so and so. If you don't, then what's the point of being a sponsor, right? That's our little moment to get the thing out. But it was so funny because he's been doing it since Salina started. So we're not. Are we at it almost a year?
getting close to.
I did the very first Salina show when they came back, so
Right.
Homecoming, and that was my first Salina show, and then I did one more after that.
Was
when
it
Chris couldn't make
August
it.
of last year or September?
Homecoming, I thought was in May.
So we have passed.
So
a
we're
year.
coming up. Yeah, just past a year, but they took like 3-4 months off because they couldn't get the venue had to fix some things. So like, give or take some months that they had to like kind of reschedule the shows.
Yeah, that was in the fall, in the winter time.
Yeah,
So-
January through March, I think, is when they had to reschedule.
and then we came back. So
and
yeah,
I came, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
another thing he misses out on is he don't say one fall, so the crowd can't yell it back.
Shoot, you know who told me that? I think it was like I didn't know what to say, like what the match was scheduled for. So actually, at the Leavenworth show, it was the only Leavenworth show I did. Me and Josh, actually, his brother that I had talked about earlier, like we did a joint announcer, so we would both go out there, and I would announce a wrestler, he would announce a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know what the hell to say. Like even in that first show that I did, I didn't ever say one fall. Like he just said it's for one fall, and I was like, what the hell does that mean? Like. What do you mean for one fall? And I mean, it makes sense now that you say it, but like his mom actually pointed it out. She's like, if you say one fall, we're all going to repeat it back.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. But I also never only been to like one independent show, so
yeah,
it's a little bit different probably everywhere.
because
Well,
they
they do
don't
it
really.
in WWE too. If you listen, they say one fall.
On TV, you don't hear it.
Yeah,
They'll say one fall, but the crowd don't. The crowd
They
will
don't.
say it
They
back,
don't
but
stop
it's,
and let it play.
Right.
Like the
yeah,
independent
it's there's no
shows.
pause like what you
Right.
guys do.
The only live like big time show I went to was Thursday Night Thunder in Wichita.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, Kansas Coliseum.
That was.
I probably was at that show. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
mid '90s maybe.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, so I
So-
don't remember it.
Did you grow up like when you were a kid? Did you watch wrestling?
Yeah, it was my cousin's stepdad that he used to watch it, and what was weird is that he reminded us all of Stone Cold Steve Austin because he had a shaved head, red mustache, red goatee. He didn't ever wear the clothes, but like he would always watch it, and that's actually the first time I remember watching wrestling was when Owen Hart died. That was the first show that I remember watching.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in Kansas City when he died.
That's crazy. Did
Yeah.
you go to that show, or
No,
are
it
you
was
talking about pay-per-view?
It was the pay-per-view that he
Wow,
had.
that's the only pay-per-view he
Yeah,
didn't
when I
buy.
went back
That's
when
the
we
first
recorded them.
pay-per-view that I remember seeing. and I want to say, was it 95, 96?
Yeah.
Is that when he died?
Something like that, yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
that was like 7?
I remember, like,
9?
on the next show, I remember them showing very vague clips
Him just laying in the ring.
when they were talking,
Yeah.
because that was back when Vince McMahon had his own talk show as well, which
Yeah.
was,
He was like the commentator, I think.
yeah, but he also had it was a weird spot.
No, not at that time. At that time, he was the evil boss, and because like
But didn't he have his
Yeah.
own show? Like, it was almost like ESPN. It was him, and it would always be either a commentator or a wrestler, and he would be talking.
no, that was way earlier.
Was that way earlier?
That was earlier.
Before my time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was born in 87.
That was I want to say it was Tuesday
Wow.
Night Titans or something like that, and they had like guests on the show all the time. And
Yeah, but it was very much a ESPN
Yeah.
setup, kind of very strange.
kind of.
But as a kid, like, you only know the big faces of the wrestling at that time, because that's the cereal boxes, that's your toys, that's your,
Yeah.
like I was talking to Jay earlier, like I remember a comic book that was the Ultimate Warrior comic book. I remember seeing that. Like, you remember those bigger names. So, like, if you were to ask me if McMahon had a show in '95, I wouldn't put any money on it that he did or didn't.
Wow.
Just to say that, like, I don't remember it.
So when you were a little kid, when you were watching, did you have a favorite?
Oh yeah, Mankind was always my favorite wrestler. Like, just because he was you didn't see his face, so like, so you didn't know what he looked like, so you didn't know that he was also Cactus Jack. You didn't know that he was also Dude Love when you were a kid. You just assumed that
my buddy, I had my buddy Zach. He was one that when I really got into hardcore wrestling when I became a friend with him. It's like I liked wrestling when I was a little kid, but then I moved to Hayesville here, and I was about 14, 15, and we started watching all the time. And like he would sit there and he'd know the wrestlers with the mask on because he knew their tattoos. Or just like their mannerisms and stuff. And like the first time we saw Mankind, he's like, "Oh, that's Cactus Jack." I was like,
Yeah, he was a little obsessive though, because
he
that's
was.
all he ever
was
thought about.
Very,
all
very
he ever
obsessive
talked
about
about.
wrestling.
Well, like but the other thing about Mankind is that that dude did everything.
Yeah.
Like, he was at every show, even though like he probably wasn't a toy that you would buy. Like, I don't remember ever seeing. He might have had like one of the Smash buddies. He probably had one. I
believe I've got one
somewhere in this room. You've got
right there.
There's more than one Mankind.
Yeah,
toy
well,
in there.
I'm saying like the old toys.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about do you have one of the Smash buddies?
No, I don't
Oh.
have one of those.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have been like that popular. He was almost like the guy that he was like that band that nobody knew about. Only
Yeah.
you guys like enjoyed his presence.
When did he debut? When did Mankind debut?
80s.
Well, so
like the
he debuted as
nickname.
he debuted as Cactus Jack in the 80s.
In the 80s.
I want to
Yeah.
say it was about 94, 95 when he
I was
came
going
out
to
as
say, I
Mankind.
thought we were in
Oh,
high
okay.
school. Or
Yeah.
junior high school.
Yeah, I
So
believe
when-
it was high school.
So I was in 4th grade,
Yeah, it's just defensive.
3rd or 4th grade.
I'm going to pause this and go for a back pill. Jesus
man.
Christ. Man,
But, like-
it's so weird. We're not that many years separate, but when you think about things like that, it blows my mind.
Age is just a number. My wife's significantly older than me. She's older than both of you. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Rawr.
that's what I was I'm not going to offend your wife, but
She knows
cougar,
it. She
huh?
knows it. She's only cougar since she's over
what's
50.
your favorite lullaby?
I do not remember any lullabies.
Is your wife singing lullabies?
My parents loved me, but not that much.
Oh, wow.
My mom sent me a country song from Dolly Parton.
She really loved you then.
Yeah, or KT Oslin. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sent me the Hey Bobby song.
Is your mom older?
My mom passed away in 2020.
Was she an older parent?
No, she was 18 when she had... No, 20 when she had me.
Oh, so she was still pretty young.
Yeah, she died at 53.
Holy
I think she was
crap.
53. Yeah, she'd be 60 next year. So she'd be 59 this year.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I lost her in 2020, but no, I don't remember any what lullabies. I don't remember that.
I meant
Just
your
country.
wife singing you lullabies.
No, she's not a singer at all. She listens to music. She knows not to sing, probably. The songs she does sing, I have
come on.
no idea what the hell she's singing either. Like, she remembers, like, she's a Starship fan. Like, that's what she named her daughter after, was Sarah by Starship. And I was like, this is a terrible song. It's not that good.
Wow.
You talking about the Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what song you're talking about. I haven't heard that song in ages. Jesus
I
Christ.
actually just heard it the other day.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
it's Jefferson Starship, and I don't think that's a bad song.
Jefferson. I thought it was just called
Well,
Starship.
so they went through a lot of name changes.
Well, when they wrote, because she has the album and it just says Starship on the
I
album.
believe,
Probably
I believe
really
it was
big.
when they were just Starship.
That would have been 70s or late
Yeah.
70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I would guess
Yeah,
84.
it was the 80s.
Yeah.
That song
84.
Because I remember being on the school bus hearing that song all the time.
I do too.
In the 80s. So
At least she didn't name her like Jenny or something like that.
That would have no. I
And
never liked
she would have been a
normal
Boston
names.
fan. She would have named her Amanda.
Yeah, like or Jenny. What's the other one? Jesse.
Oh.
Jesse's
Well, I guess that'd be a son.
Jesse's girl.
But yeah,
Could be worse. I mean, I've met people who named their
Roxanne.
kid
Studio.
Studio. I've met people who've named their kids after TV characters from the 80s, and I'm like, oh.
it'd be cool now, probably.
I met a guy named Artex.
Whoa, is it spelled just RTEX?
It's spelled exactly like the horse in Neverending Story.
Artax, yeah.
Artex.
Wow.
And I was like, your mom loved Neverending Story. How do you know?
See, I knew a kid named Atreo, and I said the same
Yep.
thing to him. I was like, your mom liked her some Never-Ending Story, huh? He's like, how do you know? Your name's Atreo, dude.
Well, I wanted to name like our dog. We took it from her, one of her daughters, and he looks literally just like Falcor. Like when he's got his long hair. Like she missed out on an opportunity because I was like, his name should be Falcor, and his name is Yogi.
No, I'd have gone for Falcor.
She's not. I don't think she was a Never-Ending Story fan.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
don't know if she even saw it. She's younger than me, so.
See, I almost named her as a Falcor.
He's got a shiny goldish silver, especially when he has a bath, and it's so pretty.
When I pull up this photo, you're gonna go, holy crap! Because the first thing my buddy even said, that dog's name's probably Falcor, and I was like, no, it should have been. But yeah.
You know, they actually just found the original Falcor puppet thing.
That was a puppet?
It was a giant puppet.
I thought it was like a
Oz did.
Mardi Gras float.
No, it was a puppet that its face it was like animatronic, but not robotic. It was operated by strings and stuff. Oh,
That looks like him.
oh, he's so cute.
That's
though.
the pillow that Billy got me for Christmas, and that's the day he got it, and that dog, that's where he sleeps, is on that damn pillow. That dog loves BJ.
Oh my
Billy.
god, that is so adorable.
Is that the one he tells you to quit picking on when you're doing the show?
Yeah, that dog barks like he's like a little yapper. So like, yeah, he's definitely. And then when he gets a haircut, Falcor a little bit goes away on
but
behind
still.
the ears, all white.
Oh, so they found it in a guy's garage
No, huh?
in the South.
What?
The whole Falcor,
Falcor.
the original one used in the movie.
I was like, where'd you get that story? I didn't
Sorry,
say how we
no,
found the dog.
They found the actual giant. It was just the head that they showed, but they found it in a garage in like Mississippi. I was like, wait, the fuck! I didn't even know they were selling this shit.
I just assumed that it was like almost like one of those Japanese like all those people are under.
No, Frank
no.
Oz was involved in a lot of the movies back then, and that him and what was the other guy's name? Frank Oz and Jim Henson built that whole thing. So yeah, somewhere in the world is a giant Falcor head.
I keep looking at that because I didn't know if it was froze.
It will. It's lagging.
I was like,
it'll
oh, no.
be better afterwards. It always
You're
does
good.
that. It's, that's why I don't tend to look at it. So.
But you asked me my favorite wrestler. I said Mankind, and then everybody loves Stone Cold, The Rock, Sting, all the obvious ones. But like, for some reason, a buddy of ours, I don't know if you guys have met him. Have you guys met Walter? He's one of Billy's old friends from high school. He always, like, obviously before I had a beard, he said that I looked exactly like JBL, and I don't see it. Nobody else saw it except for him, and I don't know. It's weird.
I don't see that.
But yeah.
I don't see any JBL
no
in you
JBL.
at
No
all.
cowboy
Are
hat.
you just racist?
No.
Well, then.
No. Not racist.
He's apparently not racist anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that was an accusation. I thought
Yeah,
that was McMahon.
back in the '90s, it was a character that he did where he was kicking Mexicans over the border.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that.
When he was in a feud with Eddie Guerrero, he would go wait at the border and watch him come across, and he'd kick him over, and it's like,
gotcha.
What? Yeah, that shit wouldn't fly today.
He's still that bit wouldn't fly at all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, but now he's doing announcing for AAA.
Yeah,
which is Lucha Libre.
Right.
He's
and
doing the commentary,
so it's just funny because I remember the racist JBL and him not saying, well, there are some things where you're like,
I think he had a thing for Eddie Guerrero. Like when they were talking, I think they were actually really good friends.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Like, they were like best friends.
When JBL won the title, Eddie Guerrero suggested it.
Huh.
Yeah. He wanted JBL.
So maybe that's probably why it does obviously it wasn't really racist. It was McMahon's mom.
No, I mean one of his.
It's because he was from Texas and he had that accent.
I doubt that it was his idea to be racist.
So it was just that he fit that persona with the cowboy hat and the
not to mention him and Farouk are like best friends too.
Right.
So
still the stuff that people sign up for.
Yeah. I don't know. They kind of try to bring some of that back a little bit, but I don't know that that's a way we should go.
No.
I mean,
things that just didn't make it to TV or stuff that we didn't see was pretty wild. Did you ever see those videos of like the ideas that McMahon had? Like one of them was Kane impregnating one of the women, and it was supposed to come out like a demon or something like that. Or did that make it to camera? So
he allegedly got Lita pregnant.
Yeah.
Right.
But that was when Heidenreich, Gene Snitsky. He kicked her in the stomach and they lost the baby. And that's when he came out with the doll and he was sitting there and he's like, I didn't kill it. And all of a sudden then he punted the doll into the audience.
The one I'm thinking of is when McMahon came up with the idea to suggest that he had interrelations with Stephanie.
Yes.
And she was supposed to have a baby or something like that.
Yes.
I was like,
And for some reason he thought that was a great idea. And I'm sitting going, wait.
He was going to have a incest angle too with her.
Yeah, that's what
he's talking about.
Like have a baby with her. Like,
and the only reason he didn't is because Stephanie's like, I don't think I want to do this.
She went every angle except for that one. That's bizarre.
She's like, yeah, you can do all this horrible stuff, like alleged.
I'd rather get called a slut than know that people think that I
talk about my fake tits all you want. Beat me up in the ring.
The Rock went so hardcore on her, like, man.
There were
wild.
like weird rape scenes in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. If you wonder like how bad this stuff was that we actually watched, it makes you wonder even more. So like those are just some of those things, but like how bad did it really get? Like the stuff that didn't actually make it to TV.
Well, like that. Even that was like, oh, I don't know about that.
Because they've done the KKK angle, they've done the Cold War angle, they've done.
Well, like you start with the who was it? The Israel angle. They did that with Iron Sheik.
They did Russia.
Well, they also did the one with the Undertaker after 9/11.
Was that American Badass?
Yeah, but he was going up against I can't remember the guy's name, but he got blacklisted from wrestling after it because he was a Muslim extremist, and he was gonna he was gonna bomb. It only lasted for a little bit, and then he said something on TV, and that angle was like that.
But even political stuff that goes like more political stuff, I think, has made it to wrestling than like real political shit.
Yeah,
like they don't just keep it at the political podium or whatever you want to call it, but the wrestling, like almost like the politics that we see today is professional wrestling, what it was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about the only angle I think they haven't really done, if you think about it, is really religious angles. They did a monk one time, but they kind of so they'll do like Satanism, that kind of they will. That way. But if they want to go like
a priest, like
a priest,
like Jesus, like say somebody came out as the Messiah.
Now there is in the indie circuit there is a wrestling Jesus, which is actually fucking phenomenal.
Is that the dude that throws stuff like at people and it blow like a paper towel and it'll like throw them back? He 80 feet?
He does a choke slam, but he's not actually touching you.
He's like. And
he'll be on the other side of the ring and choke slam him. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
How much timing goes into that? Like,
so much.
You've got to prepare for that.
It is, and he's out there in the robe and everything, long hair. It's so I want to see him.
What's his intro song?
I don't know. It better be like
Jesus Walks by Kanye West. That's got to be.
Oh my God, that would be the best. But yeah, no, so they haven't really done, they used to have a monk in the 80s. I remember that.
Yeah.
But like as far as like a religious war, they haven't really,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like
demons versus angels and stuff like that.
something like that.
Yeah,
or
like
necessarily, like you've got the religious wars that go on overseas. They haven't played that angle at all.
Yeah.
Like I
They
said
do
last
more
time
politics, but they don't do necessarily the
Yeah.
religious, like
because that's
Jews and Germans. That would be a terrible angle, I think.
Oh my God! How many Jews are in wrestling? I don't know of any. Nobody even has that name.
MJF.
No, but he doesn't play.
Yeah,
like
but he is
doesn't
Jewish, though.
I know
He's
there
Jewish.
are Jewish people,
Right?
but
Yeah,
there's
that's
not,
what I'm
like
saying.
as
Like,
a character.
yeah, as a character, there's no character names that are Jewish.
I think that's
There's-
probably offensive.
or German. Like, could you imagine a Hitler coming out and fighting?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. They don't. There's certain angles that they finally
but
realize.
it's like his cousin, like I don't know, Andy
Hitler.
and like, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying now, but like, but also like you don't see like the mafia stuff. Like we have the Godfather, but I don't look at that as like the mafia. Like that wasn't
Yeah.
the mafia to me. Like the mafia to me is the Godfather. Like it's,
Yeah.
They kind of tried it in NXT with
right.
I can't remember his name, but
Yeah, and it didn't really. The way
It was
they
weird.
did it, they did it more of like the New York thug type thing rather than the
Right.
actual mafia as.
Well,
like,
because the McMahon family is the mafia. Like that's I mean, whether or not they were trying to implement that or not, like everybody knows it.
yeah.
yeah, it's just funny the certain things that they don't seem to. And I appreciate it. I'm sure it'll be like the biggest heat or the most controversial whatever. But it's funny the things that you're going to allow somebody to kick a baby into a crowd.
Ooh.
But God forbid we talk about Christians versus non-Christians.
So
Yeah.
so like ECW, I don't know if you know this, but they did an angle in the 90s, and I wouldn't say it was religious, but it was Sandman versus Raven, and they tied Sandman to a cross, and he put a barbed wire crown on his head, and the crowd got so pissed off they had to come out. Like Raven came out after that and apologized for doing that.
Because they found it sacrilegious.
Yeah,
Well, because you had a guy in the UFC that used to come out with a cross. He carried a cross to the octagon.
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember him.
He's
Who
a,
was-
I forgot the dude's name.
When was this?
Back UFC 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those early, like back when the like 93 was UFC 1.
Uh-huh.
And then probably I would say after UFC 5 is probably where this guy started. He had long hair. He carried a large ass wooden cross to the octagon.
That was before the gloves too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was-
no, I think they didn't have rules obviously with this. So I think some people wore gloves. I just don't think they were mandatory like
Yeah.
that. But it was definitely like nobody was doing it. So like
Oh,
it
that's
got.
craziness.
But he wasn't like putting it down or anything like that. I just don't know if anybody really looked at it as he's portraying Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's certain angles where it sounds like on paper it sounds like it'd be a good story, but I think it'd be like you'd damn near get riots.
I see. I know that one they had to apologize, and then the only other one I've ever seen him like really apologize for right after was when Chris Jericho was in, I think, Brazil or one of the countries down south.
Oh wow.
Kimbo something. Kimbo. What is this? I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to butcher it. Kimbo Leopoldo.
Leopoldo.
So yeah, not even like a Steve Smith or anything. Oh, he fought legendary Hoist Gracie at UFC 3 on September 1994.
I probably.
Wow.
I remember. I think that's the one I remember him from. Because I used to watch the early UFC.
I used to have all of them on VHS except for
Really?
UFC 1 because I don't think it ever made it to tape.
So my stepdad, he used to get all these weird
Your
fighting.
former?
Yeah, my former stepdad. He used to get all these weird fighting videos, and I remember watching Royce Gracie in a tournament for UFC. And that was back when they didn't have gloves. And I remember there was this other guy fighting, and that guy was just tearing through people too. And they were the main event was those two. And I was like, this dude's going to beat this guy and this little guy's ass. Because I didn't know who Royce Gracie was at the time. And like the dude he had Royce Gracie bloody. And then all of a sudden you just see the dude start tapping. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? This is
That
before you
gi,
knew about
man.
all those arm
yeah.
bars or any of that
Brazilian
stuff.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, what happened? At that point, I thought it was, fixed.
Fake.
I was like, this is fake.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then you start learning. It's like, oh shit. No,
Yeah, but
he's
that was also
been badass.
when you could almost, was it the 90s where you could start seeing UFC, early 2000s, where you could start seeing them in Wichita.
Yeah.
UFC, I don't think has ever came to Bellator came to Wichita once.
Wasn't I thought UFC came to the Cotillion?
UFC's never. Nope. UFC's too big for the Cotillion. UFC sells out like Madison Square Garden.
Okay, well they had it was mixed martial arts, so it must have been a different company because they used
Bellator
to come
and all those other smaller independent ones. So
they used to come to the Cotillion.
Interest.
I think it might. I think it might have been like Budokan or something like that, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Hartman Arena.
Yeah, you got Hartman.
I think it was even before then. I'm talking about what was that?
Kansas Coliseum.
No, the one out west. Y'all keep.
The Cotillion.
Yes, thank you.
You said the Cotillion.
They used to have fights out at the Cotillion that crowds would walk away bloody.
Oh yeah.
I never got to go to one, but
that just might be like the local cage fighting that they have, because they have one in Hutch too that travels, and I mean, MMA is just. I mean, I think you can thank wrestling for this. Is like MMA is what it is partially because of that, because the fighters are cutting promos like wrestlers were back in the day.
Yeah.
And that's what's. Conor McGregor wouldn't be around if he didn't have a promo.
That's fair.
Would he be around fighting? Yeah, probably. But we wouldn't know him as the guy who cut the promo in the middle of the ring and says that he's not going to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
Do you think that is wrestling, or do you think that can go back to, say, Muhammad Ali, who just ran his mouth?
Right, and that's, a little bit of both, but you weren't seeing that until as of recent, like the UFC stuff.
Oh, that's
MMA.
true.
Well, to be fair,
Muhammad Ali ran his mouth.
Muhammad Ali was a wrestling fan too, and he liked.
But we didn't see the promos on TV.
Yeah,
he saw him live.
Well, he do him on the news.
No, I'm saying wrestling. Wrestling, you didn't see them unless you were there.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
or whatever. So if he was there, he probably saw it before us as fans would have seen wrestling, obviously, because he had the money to go to the shows or whatever. But wrestling, they've been cutting promos for how long?
Forever.
Since wrestling
I want to say
started.
Muhammad Ali, one of his biggest influences was Gorgeous George.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's where he got. From what I understand, where he got a lot
pretty.
of his, yeah.
That dude could cut a promo like The Rock.
Yeah.
I wonder if, I'm pretty sure The Rock probably got his style a little bit from Muhammad Ali.
Probably. Who would you say cuts the best promo now?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a terrible question for me. I haven't seen.
Well, okay, let's go back. Who cut the best promo when you actually watched it?
Well, you can't deny The Rock. The Rock had the best mic skills in my opinion.
Really?
That, but I also would never steal in. Dusty Rhodes is the best promo cutter of all time. I think.
I'm gonna agree with you there.
But
because
the best promo cut ever, you can go by generation or whatever. But the biggest promo that, if it wasn't for that, we would not have Stone Cold's. Stone Cold Steve Austin's promo that he cut after he won
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring is why we have Stone Cold 316. That's why we have double fingers, all that shit. You get rid of that promo, we don't have this Stone Cold probably.
Who's your favorite promo?
Well, I'd say The Rock probably was one of the best, but one of the guy I think is very underrated who did really good was the Road Dogg.
Road Dogg, yeah.
Road Dogg.
Them as a duo was awesome. Yeah. Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Badass Billy Gunn. That everybody remembers that word for word.
Yeah.
My favorite promo.
But even when he was talking though, he just run his mouth and just it was awesome. Sorry. Go ahead.
I love it. She's about to Road Dogg Jesse James, you dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All my favorite promos are the ones that blur the lines. So the best recent promo would be the one with Cody and The Rock.
Oh, before he had a scene
when they were 2-3 years ago, when Cody was still trying to finish his story, and they were trying. Rock came in and he was partial owner just right when the TKO.
Is that when he told Cena to end him?
Before that.
Oh, okay.
It was the year before.
Talk about Mama Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The promos between and this was when Cody slapped The Rock and The Rock slapped Cody. All those promos around that WrestleMania between Cody and The Rock.
Then I would have to say Cody is, because he's the best talker. Not necessarily the best promo cutter. You understand everything he's trying to say, and he doesn't get off track.
The line was so blurred because, and CM Punk is the same way. They'll say some things where you're like, "Oh, sir, back the fuck up. You should probably you're supposed to be cutting a promo. This is supposed to be a story. You're getting personal."
And then you had Randy Orton, who could cut a promo. That dude, he the intensity that he would give when he would cut a promo, you felt it when he would cut a promo, just like you did when you had Dusty. Dusty, there was no intensity, he was having fun up there.
Oh,
The Rock, he showed intensity, but Stone Cold's, I think, is the one that was that's what made who we know today as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. Well, and Stone Cold, everybody knows Stone Cold 316. Everybody knows the son of a plumber, Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
Like, there are certain promos that are just gonna
Bray
last
Wyatt.
throughout. Yeah. Oh God.
I never got to. Okay, so and that's the bad thing about me is like I'm the worst wrestling fan. I've said it since day one. Bray Wyatt, like you, that's how you know how good of a wrestler you were. Is everybody else talks about you, and the people that didn't get to see you
are disappointed.
Not just that, but understand how bad it was to lose somebody like that.
So the first time I saw Bray Wyatt, he was out on injury or something when we first started watching again.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came out, and I still remember the promo. He came out with his dreads, and he wasn't in his Fiend or anything like that. It was just him, and he came out and he cut a promo, and it was about change and revolution, and it sounded like what it sounded like to me, because I even asked Jay if he was a former drug addict or alcoholic, and he was coming back from rehab. And then right after that promo, it was very emotional, and I hadn't watched him. I knew who he was based off of what Jay had told me, but I hadn't watched him wrestle. And then right after that is when LA Knight and him did the Lights Out Mountain Dew match, which this would have been fucking, what is this, 6 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Has it been?
I thought he was gone longer than that.
No. This is the last time he wrestled 6 years ago. No,
really?
He hasn't. He's only been gone for 4 years.
I thought he died before COVID.
No.
He died after COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, that's how out of the loop I am.
He got sick, and then they kept teasing him coming back for over a year.
Yeah.
And then just when he was getting ready to come back is when he
Was
passed.
that promo, was it just him?
Yeah.
Because
just
I
him.
remember, like, every once in a while you get a hair up your ass to, like, just watch something. Whether that be an old movie, and you go back to, oh, hey, what's on today? And you see wrestling. And, like, for some reason we had wrestling on TV. I don't think I had cable. I think it was like streaming somewhere. So one of the platforms. And I do remember seeing a promo, and I thought it was very weird and dark, but he came out with a lantern by himself into the ring, and there was a rocking chair involved.
Exactly, and he sat there and talked to the audience the whole time. The lights were off.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this is like wrestling's gotten so dark.
But it was
like,
so
man.
intense.
But I didn't know what was going on, so
Yeah.
like I couldn't get into the moment, so I didn't realize that was Bray Wyatt until well after.
Yeah.
So.
And I remember that promo just because it was so. And I'd never heard him talk, never heard him cut. I'd never seen him wrestle, and so I was like, Jay, was he a former alcoholic, drug addict? What's? Because he's talking about redemption, and it's very emotional. He's getting very emotional while he's delivering it. It was so good that I still remember that promo. It stuck with me.
And there's a guy that I follow. He's kind of I think it's like Nerd Dork on Facebook or something like that. He kind of looks like Bray Wyatt, but this guy's like, he talks like a surfer, dude. Like it's just weird to see him and then to know what Bray Wyatt sounds like and see him like, ooh man, I wonder if Bray Wyatt really talked like that in real life, but. But yeah, like I mean, how many wrestlers are dealing with alcoholism and drug addiction? Like,
yeah, well, he was just coming back from.
He was legit coming back from rehab, or is that?
No, he was coming back from injury.
Oh, I thought that's what you like, and that could have been like just their story that they went with.
Yeah. Well, and he wasn't talking about anything like that. It was the way he was delivering it.
To bring context to what she's talking about, he just came back. It was his first show back, and if you've seen Bray Wyatt from the beginning, because I loved Bray Wyatt when I first saw him in the Wyatt family when they had the Rowan with the sheet mask and just that whole weird rednecky hillbilly in the sticks, if you're out there you're gonna die kind of vibe. That was all done with. He came back from the sickness and the crowd was just like basically welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
And he got really emotional during it, and he was telling how he just when you do stuff and no matter what you do, people will still love you for it. Mm-hmm. And it was
so
a real good...
So if you take it out of context, it sounds like coming and doing a redemption from drugs or rehab.
Gotcha.
But since I didn't know, I did a back. Like, as soon as I heard that promo, that made me go back. Like, I had to watch. I had to find out because it was automatic. Ooh.
And that's the type of entrance is like the White Six or whatever. Like I didn't know anything about that.
Oh man!
And then when I saw I was like, "Holy shit!" Like
that is my favorite thing.
The crowd went. Who was it that they were going after? He was the
Tongans.
No,
it was
when they very first came back.
When they came back, it was like a couple, like three guys, like they were always in suits. They were like they were pretty much like tormenting them anytime they were in the ring, the lights would just kill, and then like their entrance has got to cost like, I mean, one, it takes up so much time, but like the amount of like production that goes into their entrance is so
when you experience
wild.
It live, it's a whole other thing.
And that's what I'm saying, like the writing, and that's the thing that I don't like, a lot of people don't like, I guess, appreciate, is like the writing was like, it's not that they were lackadaisical or anything like that, but it's so much more in depth now that it is. I look at wrestling a little bit like a man's soap opera.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, I don't want to say just men's, but like it's more of it's action drama soap opera.
That is exactly what it is.
So like the writing has gotten way better, obviously, but like to get excited about it for me, like it's hard, just because like HCW is probably where I lay most of my stuff down on for wrestling now.
And it's the same for, I mean, we're more invested obviously in the HCW, but when you're like, say you're there, and
that'd be fun to watch.
It was right after Bray had passed when I got to go to my first WWE show. Been to all the wrestling independent shows, you know, but when the lights went out and that music hit, it was like the very first time I watched the.
Is it like a piano song or something?
It's
like
a
that?
ting ting,
Yeah.
and it grows, and then but the lights go out, and then you see everybody's
fan.
phone light on, and
Yeah.
nothing else. It goosebumps and butterflies, and like my eyes started tearing up. But it reminds me of the very first time you heard the bells from The Undertaker.
Right.
Like the very first time, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
And that was the last time I think I got excited about a wrestler coming back, was actually February 14th, 2011 is when I got The Rock came back on Valentine's Day as the guest commissioner for WrestleMania. That's when him and Cena's storyline started to take off, and he came back and all the lights went out, and then all of a sudden you heard, if you smell, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That was the last time I got goosebumps watching it on TV.
Yeah. And their story writing goes well, and then it kind of right now they're in a weird spot. They have some good moments. Like, I love Danhausen. I absolutely love everything about that character and everything they do with him. He's like your mad scientist Dracula, very campy 60s.
Yeah.
And I love everything about it. Like, that guy is pure gold to me. Now, other people hate him, but the best part about him is not only is he campy and cheesy and everything I love about wrestling, but he also wrestles really well. So he brings both of them in, and he steals it for me.
Well, I got invited to go watch WrestleMania this year, and it just felt weird watching it. It's not the same for me, probably.
Yeah.
Because I don't follow along as hardcore as like I used to as a kid, but like the amount of time that they take into like people's production, like the dude that beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania this year.
Oh, Obafemi.
Like his intro, I think, is probably one of the most unique. Like there's nothing to it. Like
it's very simple, and all he's doing is what makes his entrance cool is not necessarily
the crowd's into it.
That and the final stand at the end when the lights drop
the lights
and all
go
you see
and
the
you see-
silhouette.
Right.
That's the cool part about it.
And
Otherwise,
it's turned
it's
into
like
so many gifs now. Like it used to be when Goldberg would come out, like Goldberg's intro. Like I always liked his intro too, but like how I'm walking into Thanksgiving dinner, and it was like Goldberg. And then it was like I think I saw a gif of how I walk into the bedroom when I know I'm about to get lucky, and it was Obafemi or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, he's all over everywhere. Although I'm not sure what they're doing with that whole situation now. It's
that was the
weird.
first time I ever saw the guy. Was that WrestleMania?
Yeah, well, he was on NXT, and we'd seen him a couple times. He's a real big dude, but I mean, you know, I don't understand the whole Brock Lesnar retiring after losing to him and then automatically coming back and Brock Lesnar winning again. I don't know what's going on. It's wrestling right now is very strange. They're in a very
like a writer's block type thing, or
Kind of.
but did Brock do that though? That's the question.
Yeah,
like,
he did.
Yeah.
He
I'm saying he
retired.
came out of nowhere, and like it kind of, they had all these stories written out for Brock, and then all of a sudden it's like, crap, now we can't use any of the shit that we wrote for a year.
Maybe I don't know. Brock does whatever Brock's gonna do.
Well, like I said, he retired after WrestleMania, and then
at WrestleMania.
and then like a few weeks later, before the when they went overseas here recently, he showed back up and beat Oba, and then he had another match with him, and he beat Oba that time. So now it's like they're gonna. I'm guessing at SummerSlam they're gonna have the rubber match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very much feels like they're trying to capture 90s wrestling from all companies, like encompass all of it, and they're not doing it well. Because a lot of what they're doing is like, okay, you're no, absolutely not.
Well, like one that kind of brought me back into the kid in me, I guess you would say, would probably be Joe Henry. Like,
oh, I love
that,
Joe Henry.
When Billy told me that he had never heard it, I thought he was fucking with me. I was like, you got to be kidding me! Like
my name,
say it, like that is one of the most. It's simple. Like it's him singing. Like not many people get that.
No way.
Like. Yeah.
My favorite part is when he's cutting promos. His promos are songs that he writes on his
Right.
opponents, and I love that.
Well, I think that's how he got famous before he got into wrestling. He was a songwriter in Sweden. Or
Oh.
where's
He's
he from?
Irish.
He's Irish.
He's Irish?
He's
I
Irish.
thought he was from another country.
No.
Oh.
Well, Irish is another country.
No, I thought he was from another country than that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I didn't
he's
think
Irish.
it was Ireland.
I didn't know he had an accent because when he's singing,
wow.
you can't really hear it.
Right.
And when
One of
singing-
the first times we saw him was
And then
nothing
he
but
talked,
his
and
music
I was
from
like,
TNA.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like. They don't look like they. It doesn't like line up for me.
And did you know how he got the intro song to actually work for the crowd? He turned the I guess the beat around, so the ending is actually now at the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's how he got the crowd involved. Like he actually used science to get the crowd involved with the song. Like the
Wow.
beats per minute is what gets the crowd pumped. So like, and that's one thing that is a little for independent wrestling, for HCW. Like now that they've had to go like copyright friendly and stuff like that they're streaming, like it's hard to get as a wrestling fan. Like you knew who was coming out, and I want to, and I said this on the last episode of Bumping Chops. Like the last wrestler at HCW that like everybody knew their intro was Hangin' Dan.
Right.
Hangin' Dan's intro is The Rock, the Stone Cold.
It was a
glass breaking.
From what I remember, his intro was like a sped up version of Godzilla.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, but it was like the siren itself.
Yeah.
Like that's what sets. Like I wish HCW had like a playlist where people could hear it and know like who was coming out more. So like a lot of people don't know who's coming out until they see their face, and like we only need to hear like 1 second parts of their songs in wrestling back when we were kids and know who exactly is coming out.
Oh yeah. So and that's a lot of what's missing in some indie companies is thinking about it in a scientific kind of more productive way. And I've talked to several of them. It's like that's a little, we're missing a little
Pizzazz.
theatrical performance.
Well, I mean, just to show you, like, I'd heard the name just because of Billy, and then I guess when you look back at certain things, like you might have heard, Bob Evans. Like Bob Evans took the crowd, and like nobody knew who none of the younger kids knew who Bob Evans was, but he made them remember who Bob Evans was, just his entrance. Mm-hmm. He got the crowd involved. That was a Joe Hendry entrance, like without a Joe Hendry song.
Yeah, and that's theater is missing, like the pomp and circumstance and the acting. And one thing, there's a company actually down in Arkansas called Mutiny Wrestling. It's run by Malachi
Mayfield.
No,
Magnificent Malico.
yes, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Him and his girl Kelly Conundrum, and she does acting classes for her trainees, so that they learn to be more theatrical, because that's a lot of I mean, we don't want too much theatrical, but we need it when it comes to like intros and promos and
Right.
certain.
Well, because that's what your first experience with that person is when they come out of right from behind the curtain. In this instance, like you have Sheamus, hit the explosions. Like who
Sheamus.
didn't take advantage of 4th of July for like wrestling fans? Like that's one thing I always will remember is like you always put the freaking like flares on each side of you, and you have your own intro and shit like that. Like Sheamus, like,
And the strobe light thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
and the strobes were like, I mean, they were all right, but the stuff like.
Everybody wants pyro.
Pyrotechnics add a lot of flair to stuff, but like I think that you got who is it? Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels, he didn't need pyros. That dude just flexing was good for him.
But they worked when they had them, though.
yeah, it brings your attention to,
like
hey,
you said, the
somebody's
4th of
coming
July,
out.
we used to go and we'd like the ones that sparked up like that
Yeah.
and go do the little pose in front of them. So.
Yeah, I mean, you had to. Goldberg's intro, like his intro, him sucking in the pyro smoke before he walked out.
blowing
and then,
it out.
Yeah.
Because
like,
you know that shit burned, too.
Yeah, well, that I was watching Mankind. I think it was Mankind. I don't know what documentary it was, but Mankind had said, he's like, that's a man.
Yeah.
Like, he's inhaling pyro smoke.
That's a
man.
choice. That's what that is.
What's even funnier is, like, when they had the parody of him, Gilbert, and he'd come out with the little sparklers, and he'd be
man.
like,
See, that's the comedy part of wrestling I liked was Gilbert, and then he had the small Dudley boy. What was his name?
Spike.
Spike, like just those little guys, like the miniature wrestling. Like I've never seen that live, and I don't know, man.
Bobby.
No, I've seen it on TV. I've never seen it live.
You
I've
need
seen
to
it
see
on.
it live.
It's like
We
whoa.
almost left with a midget.
I get it. You can't say that. That's like saying the N-word.
A
little person.
That was the
I guess.
funnest.
Dwarf.
We didn't make it to the last one, but the first one we did. That was. I ended up.
I would be like Will Ferrell in Elf. All right,
Come with me, my friends.
I would be, and it's not that I'm doing it demeaningly. It's like I just want to know what it feels like to pick. Like a kid is different. You're not picking up a grown human that's not grown.
Look, I tried to start a midget bowling league. There's actually a midget bowling league where you oil up a midget and you throw him down.
I was
and they
like,
hit the
wait,
pins. I tried to start one, and everybody's like, "Well, no, that's rude." I was
I've
like,
seen
"Look."
midget mud wrestling. I've seen that too.
And I've seen midget strippers. Not in person, but yes.
Bridget, isn't that Bridget the midget? Isn't she a stripper?
I believe so.
Something like that. I think she's an actual porn star when it comes down to it.
Oh.
But yeah.
No. I don't think I've seen her porn.
No.
I don't think that's something you look up unless you're into that.
I think
a fetish.
I only know that because I had friends that always talked about her. One of my friends just wouldn't shut the fuck up about her, and it's like, that's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, so let's not.
What's that search history say over there?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, like I thought midget wrestling. Like when I heard mud wrestling, I thought it was going to be like when humans do the pig wrestling, like where they run and go try to catch the pig. I thought that's what it was. I was like, this is so demeaning.
You never seen Stripes?
No. Oh, no. The show. Oh, the movie show.
Movie Stripes.
I'm
where
sure
John
I have.
Candy
I'm sure I
wrestles
have.
You probably hated it.
I probably didn't. I love John Candy. John Candy is one of my favorite.
They go
actors.
to
a bar,
a bar that has mud wrestling, and then like he gets John Candy to go in there and wrestle, and he thinks he's going to wrestle the two hot girls, and ends up being
this big
chick
huge
from
Bertha chick.
the chick from Glow. She was Queen Kong or whatever.
No, she's every bit of like.
She's a
6
big
foot
girl.
6 and
well,
300
it's.
some
I think
pounds.
the son-in-law also did that with Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Like they put him in mud wrestling, and it was.
And he screams the whole time. Then
Yeah.
she spins him around, throws him out the room. Yeah. Was that?
The son-in-law.
Was it son-in-law that
Yep.
that?
'Cause
Oh,
it was
it was
the
the
girl.
bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Or the bachelor party.
No. That was that. No, because it was the girl that got him signed up. It was while they were in L.A. before she went back to Nebraska.
Yeah.
It was when they were
Was
actually
it?
down at college.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the girl that I always had. I thought I had a crush on her. She was
Chick from the Watchmen.
Kelly.
Yeah. Her and then Kira. What's her name? The one from Vacation. The chick that's in the red car. She's on every Sports Illustrated.
You talking about the
Christy
blonde?
Brinkley?
Christy Brinkley and her were like the babes. The babes.
Is that Kelly from Saved by the Bell?
No. Christy Brinkley is
No,
the swimsuit
the
model.
brunette.
Oh no.
No.
He's talking about the friend.
She's
not
in
the girl
like,
that he cheats on her with. The friend.
Yeah, the friend.
The one that's the
that
mom in the
girl
Watchmen.
is from Saved by the Bell, but the chick that is the farmer's daughter.
The original.
The curly-haired one.
Yes, I always had the hot for her.
She's the one who's on.
She's in a ton of shows now.
Yeah.
She's in Suits. She's in. Yeah.
That's that's
I thought she was hot.
I didn't. She was very pretty, but
No,
I didn't.
she's hot. No,
I have
she's not
never.
pretty. She's a babe.
I've never heard anybody say
She's
that.
a babe. But
See,
wrestling though, you get Stacey Keebler. That's the only one that I.
She's in a movie too where she mud wrestles. Stacey Keebler. Yeah, I can't remember what movie it is, but it's her and one of the other
look it up
one of the other WWE wrestlers, and they mud wrestle.
I like her clean. Like she's like perfect clean. Like she's a woman that you want to see in white gloves.
Her legs are bigger than you.
That's fine.
Wow.
My neck is bigger than her legs.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't know, man. She has pretty thick legs.
All right.
my neck.
Then.
That's my
Okay. Who's your crush?
What do you mean? You know who my crushes is.
Scary Sherry. No,
Scary Sherry.
Miss Elizabeth.
We already talked about the wrestling one. He's not talking about wrestling crushes.
Just
Well,
famous
Those are
people.
movie ones. You know who mine was? Punky Brewster.
See, I couldn't get that. Yeah, that was. I mean, looking.
That's probably
back,
before your time.
Yeah, way before.
Well, like into the '90s is when that was like. She was still. I think she was like Blossom. Kind of took her role over.
Yeah, for the most part, Blossom was adorable.
Yeah, but she wasn't. To me, she's not attractive. She didn't get attractive until like Big Bang Theory. Like I thought she was attractive for like her being a nerd. Like Blossom, she's too goody. Like
see, I thought the other girl on Blossom was prettier.
What?
6.
I don't remember that.
Oh God, I don't think anybody ever said, "Ooh, 6." She's the one.
Yeah, but nobody ever thought that the girl off Son-in-Law would be, because she's in a ton of movies and shows.
I know.
But like, there's so many more. But Christy Brinkley is she was the very first swimsuit poster I ever had on my wall, and Vacation, like Family Vacation was like.
Yeah, she was always the one driving the car going, and that he would end up killing his whole family.
The swimsuit girls until like Carmen Electra came around.
Carmen Electra?
Yeah, she was. I had like 4 posters of her. That's the only girl I ever had a poster on my wall.
I think I'm going to excuse myself from this conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole different podcast.
I would say I didn't have any posters
she wasn't
of any
naked.
girls.
They were all like from Sports Illustrated. So
I would say the girls that I thought were cute were always.
Princess Diana was a babe. All right, I'm not going to lie. Like she was a babe,
but she was also a sweetheart too, and I just felt bad for her. Like the females that I thought were cool. I loved like the chick who played Kelly from Saved by the Bell. I loved Donna from 90210. I loved Brenda from 90210. You know, I could name.
Wasn't Brenda the bitch?
Yeah, but she was a bitch for a reason, and she redeemed herself in the end. But she was pretty. I liked the was Kelly from what's that show?
Kelly.
The fucking shit. With Ted, the dad. Oh my God.
Growing Pains?
No.
Kelly. Like
Love and Marriage. What is that?
Kelly Kapowski. Or not
you're
Kelly
talking about
Kapowski.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah, Christina
Yes,
Applegate.
thank you. I thought she was so great, especially in that babysitter movie that she was in.
To me, like she almost reminded me of everybody I went to high school with when she was in that show. Like,
Yeah,
like
I just thought
it's not white trash, but it's like I didn't grow up rich.
She was down to the earth.
Yeah, but like you definitely saw her in your neighborhood, and she's like the sister of a brother you hung out with. It's like I would look at her naked. But Peggy's a babe.
She's still
She's
a very
still hot.
She sings so well. If you haven't heard it,
No?
she
Yeah,
actually
she
has
should
her
do
own
Broadway.
album. She did Broadway. She has her own album.
Jesus.
She sang on the movies Pitch Perfect.
She was in Pitch Perfect.
Mhm. She's one of the
She's
girls'
on the
moms.
last one. No, the second one. Sorry. Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't pay that much
Yeah,
attention.
she had her own.
like Pitch Perfect. I liked Pitch Perfect for what it was. I just didn't know. That
I didn't know she could sing until then.
didn't
Yeah.
either. I remember from
I did
Smart
'cause
House.
my grandma used to talk about her because I used to watch Married with Children, and my grandma.
I
would
watched
talk
Sons
about,
of Anarchy.
I didn't watch that. That's one show that I didn't watch. And Futurama, my buddy likes Futurama. I can't get into animated shows very much. Like
That's where I'm out
like
when it comes
I'm
to.
not a South Park. I mean, South Park's okay, but I'm never gonna. Ooh, South Park's on. I gotta watch it.
See, I watch it.
Family Guy
religiously.
can't.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
do
not
it.
a big.
I don't care about Family
Beavis
Guy.
and Butthead is where I drew the line. Like I watched Beavis and Butthead quite a bit, and Ren and Stimpy.
I watched.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of Ren and Stimpy. I watched a lot of Beavis
I have
and
the whole
Butthead.
season. The whole
I
series
can
on
watch
DVD.
South Park,
I used
but
to
I
have it on
don't
VHS,
really care for
orange
Family
tapes.
Guy
Yeah.
Family Guy to me, like
or
there's-
Futurama. I've seen them. It's just not my thing.
like they have funny parts in it, but I can't get in like I don't know, like there's not
Family
that's-
Guy. The first few seasons were good, and then it seems like they didn't have stories. It was just let's like talk
plug
about something.
people. I'm gonna plug. Yeah, it's usually like a topic. So like I remember the abortion one because
Yeah.
my buddy bought it because it didn't come out on TV. You had to buy it separately. It was just an abortion episode. You had to buy it. Like that's weird.
I watch cartoons. I'll watch cartoons to escape reality, but if you're gonna just put me back on planet Earth,
There's not like the cartoons now. I would. Oh my god. If I had kids, I would. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, they ruined Care Bears, so I'm out. I'll watch Looney Tunes from back in the day.
Well,
You can find those
my
easily.
my wife has 2 grandchildren. The only one wants to watch like cartoons and stuff. Oh my god, I want to. Oof.
Was it like Coco Melon type?
Oh, yes,
He
that's
gagged.
one of them.
Yeah, my niece watches that, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it.
The only one that I was able to stomach was I think it was called not Ed, Ed and Eddie. It was the one where the platypus and the two brothers.
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb was actually decent for me.
I loved Phineas and Ferb.
I liked it.
I thought it was
reminded
great.
me
It
of
was very
Doug.
clever.
It reminded me of Doug and Hey Arnold. Like those were my.
I
those
love
were my,
Doug.
Those were my cartoons.
I like Phineas and Ferb, and I like Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, but you had to be rich to watch it for me. I didn't have Cartoon Network.
Oh,
I get that.
Johnny Bravo was on there.
well, we just
All
have.
the cool kids had it. So
Cow and chicken.
I was an adult when that
Cat
came
dog.
out. I was actually married an adult when that came out. So
really,
yeah,
that was like '90s, wasn't it?
No.
no early 2000s.
Yeah.
For which one?
Phineas and Ferb
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Okay, I thought we were still talking
and
about
Dexter's
Cartoon
Lab.
Network. Dexter's Lab came out in the '90s.
Yeah, it was late 90s, but it was 90s.
It had been late 90s.
Because I was still in high school when I was
I got married in 2000. I got married
Because I watched
literally
How old were you?
9 days after I turned 18.
Whoa.
Siri.
Somebody was in a hurry.
I wasn't. It's just never mind. Anyway, bad life.
Vegas.
Bad life. No.
Vegas.
Bad life choices.
What happens in Vegas stays there.
Unfortunately, no. It
Except for
wasn't
crabs. That'll come back.
Vegas.
and herpes.
Do you have any other questions for Mr. Casey?
I don't even know how many questions have you asked? 2?
1, 2.
2?
We've been on a few
That's all right.
tangents. It's all right.
Yeah, we've been on some tangents.
We're making great time.
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
No questions?
No.
No history,
Forgot.
no background?
Yeah, the only question you asked me was if I was nervous about announcing.
Yeah, Jay's not. Yeah,
It's all right.
He likes to shut down.
There's
Unless
not
you-
much about what I do other than...
I don't think I shut down.
I like what you do. I think you need to come to Salina. Although I like Chris the Voice does a good job too, and I get it. But you weren't even at the Mulvane show. You had something else to do.
I work on Fridays.
Yeah,
It's a Friday show.
you had to keep all the people in the jails.
Oh, yeah. Well, I switched jobs, so I ain't got to worry about the security. I mean, everybody's security, but it's less stress, I guess. So it's cool. But no Mulvane.
No
So it
Mulvane.
looked like a great show. Like the kids look like they gained some, or it looks like HCW gained some new kid fans.
Yeah, and the crowd was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like when we first got there, I was nervous.
And it was in the gym of Mulvane High
At the school. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The room was great. And they had the bleachers up, which a lot of people just automatically sat in the bleachers. So there wasn't a whole lot of people in the actual seats, but a lot of them, it was their first ever show.
See, and that's one thing that like for new areas, like they sort of need like, I get like they need ushers to be like, hey, if you guys sit up front, like people telling them, hey, if you sit up here, like you're gonna get more interaction, stuff like there's nobody telling them that. They just find out by going and I should have sat up there.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
That's how we did it. The first show we went to, we sat in those bleachers that was there.
Yeah, but we just got general admission tickets on that day because we found out like I think the day before.
Yeah, it was just like a day or two before.
Because there was
that
no
coming
advertisement for it, and I think it just happened to pop up because we were really hardcore looking for an indie show to go to.
How'd you find out? Like Facebook?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it just popped up one day because we had been looking, and the only thing we had found is there was a Taco Fest at a dealership in Park City just before.
We were
and
gonna go to that, but I
we
ended up
didn't
having to
find
work.
out. Well, no, we found out an hour after it ended.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is right.
Yeah,
And
this year
then-
this weekend they had Taco Fest here in Wichita.
Yeah, but they had a Lucha Libre. They had a wrestling show at the
in
Taco
Park City.
Fest
Oh, okay.
in Park City, and we missed it by an hour. And I was like, "Well, shit!" So we were looking to see.
Was it Angel and them, or was
I
it
don't know.
somebody else?
I
I
don't
couldn't
know.
tell you.
Oh.
I don't know. So then the midget wrestling came to town. Came to Hutch, and then we found HCW, and that's literally how it snowballed into.
Because every other company we found was out of Missouri or Oklahoma,
Yeah, Texas.
Texas, mostly Texas. Yeah, Arkansas.
Well, I only went to one XWE show, and that was when they had it at the Ambassador Hotel in Hutch. It's now torn down, and that was me and my wife went. So yeah, she was my wife then, I think. Yeah, she was definitely. Yeah, we were married when she went, and she'd never been to wrestling. But I'm a terrible fan. Like I'm not. You know, like you guys hit the tables. Like you guys have a job to be. Fans have a job, and I'm not. That's not my job. Like I can't do it.
So if you were actually watching, you would just be like the one that we just sit
I'm
there.
a guy that watches. Like I don't get excited. Like football. Like I watch I'm a football fan. I'm a baseball fan. Like, I get excited when something big happens, but like I can't. I don't know. It's weird. Like when I was there, like I wasn't loud. I would clap. I'm just not a. I don't know.
You're not a good wrestling spectator.
Or I'm just too good and I'm spectating too much and I'm not like in the moment. Probably
You're not being a fanatic.
I'm not.
You're being
an
observer.
I'm not doing my role as what a fan should be, like giving the person that's trying to get my reaction back.
You know, but we find ourselves the more invested in HCW we get. Well, the more invested in indie wrestling, period. But the more invested we get in these characters and these people, we find ourselves so invested that we forget what our job is. So when you see Jay and I like in the audience, and we're just sitting there like that, it's because we're so invested in what's going on that we forget. Oh shit, we're supposed to be cheering or booing.
Right.
Or Billy will do something terrible, like make two of our favorite people fight, and so we're completely torn and we're not booing or rooting for anyone.
And then another thing, like I'll like side commentate myself, like I'll be like, oh, that guy's a fat fuck, like like it's like I'm giving myself my own like I don't know, dialogue in my head. I'm like what could I make a funny joke about that?
Yeah,
it's just weird. And then when you're with your friends, you do it anyway.
Oh, well, I do it anyway.
When I'm sitting there at the tables,
shit I say.
When I'm sitting at the tables, I'll be sitting there and I'm like basically commentating, like, "Oh, that's a nice spine buster. Oh, wait, a great suplex."
Right.
So they're calling the match
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, but no, XWE. So that was the only show that I ever went to outside of. I went to one in Amarillo that had Billy at. It was Billy and one of his best friends from Texas, and. Speaking of religion, we had a guy that was one of our other friends. His name's Jordan. They call him Throck Daddy, and he was actually his gimmick was Jordan Rivers, and like he had a religious like theme, but like it wasn't like focused on being religious. He was Jordan Rivers, who was baptized in the Jordan River. Like it was.
I got you.
It was kind of fun.
So I think they can do those sorts of things a little easier in indie than they can do on like. Big, you know, especially now that they're WWE's TKO and
there's no channel changing at a independent show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get up and you leave and you missed out. I mean, they still got your money. That's the difference.
You're not getting a refund. There is a no refund policy. As soon as you walk in that door, that's what it is. So let's get a little bit into the card. We only have 5 matches to kind of give our predictions for. And I'm sure there will be more announced throughout the week. They're not finalized just yet. So it's a Friday night fight in Salina on the 19th. It's at the back alley. It's in the back alley. At the back alley? At the back alley. At the Sky.
At the Sky trampoline in the back alley.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoa.
There you go. So the first one we can talk about, and they're not in the correct order because they never are, but it's Clay Huna versus Ray versus Shane Davis for a number one contendership for the Independence title.
Big brother Clay Huna.
Yep. We haven't seen Clay Huna in a minute.
And we liked him when we saw him, though.
I don't think I've called him except for one show, and that was at the parking lot show that you guys didn't go to.
Yeah, we've seen him.
I think it was.
He wrestled Chance at one of the Salina shows.
Was it a Salina show? Yeah. Yeah. So it's.
He wrestled another time too in another match. I just can't remember what the match was, but I remember the Chance.
Yeah, but it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly sure how I feel about all three of them. Like, why? Who got? Is this? This is for a number one contendership.
Who's the third one?
Shane Davis.
Shane Davis
for the Independence show.
And Ray.
Wow.
For the Independence title.
For the Independence, it's a number one contendership. So, who do you think, Mr. Bobby?
I mean, with Gavin being Shane's right-hand man, like you never want to exclude him now. But I think, and this is a Salina show for the Independent. I'm going to say probably, if it's fair, Ray should take this pretty easy.
Okay.
If it's not unfairly, then I'm going to give it to Shane Davis.
Well, I was going to say, you got the cabinet now. So it's
Oh,
not,
yeah, the third one. So
it's
he's gonna
not likely to be fair. I mean, and there's no stipulations. So
Yeah, it's
there's
triple
no
threat.
keeping Dickie or
chairs or out of luck belts.
Bush out of the competition. And there's also no saying that a Chance Kerrigan can't come in and mess Ray over.
And this is the bad thing about me is that I look at it too technical. I think of how Billy is as an owner and what matches he's like hopefully looking forward to. And you guys as fans, it's like, man, who do the fans want to see in this match win?
Well, I'd say Ray, but
He's been on a losing streak. What is that, 3 in a row now?
Yeah.
Did he lose it?
Yeah, he wasn't a one-on-one in Mulvane, but he did get pinned. It was him that got pinned, wasn't it?
Man.
Yeah.
Chance pinned him. So
wow, I didn't even know that was.
Yeah,
the match.
it was a Salina street fight, and it was.
That's right, all the ex champions. Wow, he missed out on a golden opportunity for that to be a legacy event. That was.
Yeah, I think that's what you said on Bumping Chops too, because that was a hell of a match. But yeah, Ray was the one who took the pin.
He took the pin, so yeah, technically 3 times.
Man.
So I think I'm going to agree with Bobby, except for that I don't think it's going to stay a fair fight. Because there's no stipulations. So Dickie and Gavin Bush always have a plan,
and they have made it a point. They say that they're going to take all the belts.
Yeah. So
the cabinet.
I oddly. And this is just because of the cabinet. I'm going to say Shane's probably going to take that win.
Does he have a win yet?
Shane's
Shane
had
as an
Yeah,
individual?
he beat
I
he
guess
beat
I don't
Chris
know.
Vail at the Mulvane show.
Okay, so So before that though, he doesn't have any Wichita wins or Salina wins, correct?
He's won in Salina.
I think he's won at least one match, maybe 2.
He's usually in either a tag team or a rumble or a triple threat, something like that. Never seen him in a
He beat
singles
Kargar.
Yeah, and he also fought Aaron Helms.
Did he win though?
No, he didn't win at Salina when they wrestled.
I don't think he won.
Because that was his.
Didn't they have 3?
That was a tag team, wasn't? Or no, it wasn't a tag team. Yeah, wasn't it? I don't know, man.
And that's why my other notebook got full, and so it's on the shelf now.
Whoa.
I would have to go back and look. Yeah. From all the notes.
We completed a whole notebook.
I know that any match that I've called him in, I don't think he's won an individual match that I can remember.
Like
anyway.
I said, I'm pretty sure he beat Kargar.
Yeah.
And the last time that I called one of their shows, they were always on the same side.
Yeah.
So they never went against each other that I remember.
Yeah.
Right. So who are you going to say is going to take it?
I think it's going to be Shane. I think that we're going to see Dick poking himself around.
Lots of dastardly deeds. That should be
Nice choice of
interesting.
words.
Do you think Shane has the fortitude and the skill to actually win the Independence title?
Not by himself. Not against Kane Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
But
if
with
he's
the
got
cabinet?
if he's got those guys backing him,
He played
and-
his cards right.
Yeah, exactly. He can.
See, if I was Kane Carter, I would make the stipulations that Dickie and Gavin had to stay out of it. The
Yeah.
rest of the members of the cab, because that would make it a fair fight. And
You
then
have
for
to do
sure,
it for the 7th seal though too.
yeah. But if it's just Shane versus, like, say Shane wins this,
Right.
And if it's just Shane and Carter,
Oh, you mean okay? I
yeah,
get what
for
you
that, I would. If I was Carter, because he has the pull, he's the champ, right? He
yeah.
could go, "Hey, Billy, I want it to be. These are the stipulations. No other cabinet members." That's what I would do.
Yeah, but I think Shane will make a mockery of the cabinet if they try to interfere with this match. I think that he would invite that. He'd be like, "Bring it on."
Oh, you mean King Carter?
Yeah, if Shane Davis wins, and then say the cabinet gets involved against him and Kane, I don't think Kane, and that's going to have stipulations. Obviously, a title match will by itself. So
Yeah.
we all know how Dickie can be. So
Yeah.
it could be fun.
So Shane, and unless the cabinet stays out, and then for sure Ray would take it easily. Although it'll be a good match. Clay Huna is no slouch at all. He's a bigger guy.
Who knows? A Clay Huna match against Kane Carter could be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did really good with Chance.
That's true.
If I remember right, because like I said, it's been several years since I've seen him wrestle in person. He was about as big as who's the guy that he took on Ray right before Legacy. Who's that? The one that came out with Drake.
Will?
Oh,
Will Chambers.
the
Yeah,
chocolate
like,
kaiju.
Oh, no,
they're
no, he
pretty-
ain't that big. But I think he's more like Camaro Jackson size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like tall.
I
Last
don't
time
think
I
he's
remember.
that tall.
don't
I know he
it's been a
wrestles
minute.
barefoot.
I think that's a mistake. Every time, everybody who wrestles barefoot is automatic, especially on the
A
south side of
mistake or
Wichita.
an advantage?
I don't know.
Well, this is
Thank
in
you.
Salina, so.
I don't care. I'm not I'm not coming out in anywhere with
Okay,
no shoes
miss, I'm
on.
going to wear shoes and...
I'm wearing shoes because it's the south side of Wichita. If it was anywhere else, no shoes. But I'm Salina. No, I've seen them floors. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not.
If you've wrestled Remington, I don't think they're too much worried about what's on the floor.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't. That would be a definite need to wear a hazmat suit.
Oh.
Yeah. No. So then, okay. So the next match we're going to talk about is a street fight, which Arthur agreed to. Aaron called for. So it's Aaron versus Aaron.
Actually, Arthur called for it.
No,
He got
Arthur
beat up.
agreed to it. Aaron the Prodigy called for it, and then Billy saying no, and Arthur said you're on.
Yeah, that's right.
Because of what happened at the last one. Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So here's my issue with street fights. Right, I love street fights. It's great. I think, in my personal opinion, if you're gonna have a street fight and you're gonna call it, say, a Salina street fight, a Hutchinson street fight, a Wichita street fight, a Mulvane street fight, then you need to bring something in from that city. Like, if you're bringing all the weapons, bring in something from that city that would tie it into why it's a Wichita street fight. Like, what's separating a Salina street fight from a Wichita street fight, or a Mulvane street fight from a Salina street fight? My personal opinion is find something about. So, if it's a Wichita street fight, get you a statue of the Keeper of the Plains.
The metal ones.
And beat the shit out of somebody with it. Like, there are certain things that are, like, symbolic for the
Or
town.
a flag.
Or a flag. Or, like, so Mulvane street fight, I would have brought in a helmet from the football team since we were at the high school. And that would have been a weapon I would have chose. Just to bring it into more of a specific separation from what makes this specifically different. Or if you're going to do a street fight like in Wichita, you could also do like
Change the
cowboys
rules.
cowboys versus the lawmen,
Right.
because you got like cow wranglers versus lawmen.
We had one of
type.
the most known sheriffs ever.
Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
Wyatt Earp.
I mean, these are things like I think they should tie in.
Well, like, or you can change the rule. I mean, the location, I think, is where they're going with it, I think. But,
I mean, I know that is.
but change the rule, it also, like, they can't win this way.
Yeah.
If it's a street fight, because you can win in any way. So count out, pinfall, submission, obviously.
But if you want to make it a little special, add a little
Right.
more theatrical to it, bring in something from the town you're in.
Right.
And that's just my personal
Get the
opinion.
town behind the match.
Right. So if you're going to be, say, you're going to do one in Derby, bring in the Panthers, bring in the football team, bring in something from that town that will make people really, really want to see that match.
I don't know what you would do with Salina, other than, like, they have arena football, they got...
I don't know anything about Salina, but that would
Take it to the trampolines. They're at the tramp park.
kick the kids
Put
out.
them in the ball pit.
No, because we already saw that, and it took 750 minutes for the fucking man to get in the ring.
Yeah, we're still waiting on him.
Oh, yeah.
Nacer still hasn't shown up after he pushed his friend in, and I would turn on you too. You push me in the ball pit. I'm a fat bitch. I ain't getting out of that thing.
Let's
I'd
be
turn
real,
on you,
though.
too.
The drum line was pretty sweet.
No, I didn't. That was cool, but like
It was long.
it wasn't just the drum line though. He had a whole journey
You know,
and
3
then the
songs. Freaking
Yeah.
So
went around the neighborhood.
this isn't. I don't think it's billed as a Salina street fight. That was just my little tangent. But anyway, Aaron the Prodigy Helms versus Arthur A. Royal. And this is a street fight, means there's no DQ, no rules, and all the weapons are involved.
And the pinfall can happen outside the ring, too, I think. Can't it? Pinfall.
I
Or
don't think so. I
submission.
think that's only if it's a false count anywhere.
Well,
okay.
and it doesn't say it's a false count anywhere actually. So, I don't know. Arthur has, so they're 1-1. They're tied.
Are they? I thought he's
No.
had 2 wins over Aaron. I
Well,
think
one
he's-
was a
he's-
DQ.
Yeah.
And Arthur
A
got that
count
one.
out. It was the first one was the
Double
DQ,
count out.
and then the other one was
that
a
was-
count out.
I believe they're a 1-1.
No.
The Salina one was a count out for sure. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
Salina
about
was
the-
a count out, and the
'Cause that was
first
the
one,
fastest.
he uppercutted Arthur and got the loss. So he's lost twice. to Arthur A. Royal. That's
one by DQ, one by count, the second fastest UFC.
so Arthur E's can either win this one without, like a clean pinfall.
This is not going to be. There's nothing going to be clean about a street fight.
No. Well, the pinfall could be clean, like a
okay.
1-2-3, like an actual 1-2-3. Because I think that's the only reason he accepted this match is he hasn't beat Aaron with a pinfall, but he's beat him twice.
I don't see the street fight going to benefit him though either. Aaron's
he's a glutton for punishment.
He agreed to it. Billy tried to talk him out of it.
Aaron has been in with 3 stages of hell match with Remington,
and he's on this new tangent where he's like, even if I don't win, I don't give a fuck. I'm killing everybody.
Yep.
So
he loses either way. Not him, Arthur.
You think Aaron's going to take it?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if obviously there's no DQ. Can there be a count out in this one? Maybe.
No.
Okay.
No
so
count out.
If we think about it, I don't know. I think Aaron's got more longevity in these types of matches. We've seen it with Remington. Saw it with a cage match. He's got more longevity, so I think he's playing his cards right here. And yeah, I think Aaron should be able to take this one.
Oh, I think he should. Now,
if he doesn't, that'll be surprising. Where's that put Arthur in chances for a title if he goes through a third time with Aaron, an ex-champion?
And takes it? That's crazy. That should put him in the realm of a number 1 contendership.
At least for the Out of Luck Championship.
Maybe. So who do you think's going to take it?
I
know he'll open his company. He'll open his LLC for this one. I don't think ladders will be involved. I don't see Aaron climbing a ladder. He may use one.
He don't like ladders.
He hates ladders.
He don't like cages.
I think Aaron should have this, but like I said, man, when's the last time Aaron's won a match that we said he was going to win?
Oh man! Wow. The last time he won a match,
we've been saying we've been saying he's going to win forever, and every time we do,
I guess the last time that he won or retained his title, probably wouldn't it be?
Probably.
So that would have been
the last time he won. Was the last time he retained his title? That would have been 2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
no, it would have been a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Really?
So he lost it nowhere to run in the cage match to Ray essentially.
Right, but
we predicted
surely that's not
October
the last
would have been Wake the Dead, so that would have been his last win.
That's crazy.
Unless he's won at Salina after. Actually, he did win it. I think he won at Homecoming, and he wasn't the champion.
Okay.
Ray was. I think he won his the opening match for him at Homecoming because did he fight the Natester the first Homecoming show? When it was him and the Natester. No, the Natester fought Flex Reed. So it was who did it?
Was it Jimmy the Funk? No, Jimmy the Funk came twice the next time.
I think Aaron won his first match at Salina, so I guess we could be wrong.
Yeah, but that's still a year ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
so it's been a minute.
And we said in Wichita, his year, and it's
his last Wichita win was Wake the Dead
last year.
2 years ago.
Oh,
it's been over 2 years because Ray was the champion, and then he had to give it up for a triple threat with Paradox, Aaron, and I don't know who the third one was. It was Jose, maybe.
Maybe
it was Paradox because that's when Paradox won. Oh no, it was Paradox. It was Paradox and one of the Dickie's guys.
Hector.
It was Hector and somebody else, and then the third one I don't know, but. Then he lost. Might have been Aaron in the third match for another chance, and then Paradox took it, and then Paradox lost it at Legacy in a ladder match to Hector.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's crazy.
And then Hector won or lost it to Ray again at whatever show that was.
So are you going to say Arthur?
It'd be a smart guess, and it really would be, but
I will change your answer, Arthur.
This is also the kind of match that Aaron would thrive in because he can't be disqualified.
Well, you can't say both of them.
I know.
He says both.
And Arthur didn't have anybody on his side, does he?
No.
He's not. He didn't have a. So I think it's for what we know Aaron to do and what Arthur Royal has been able to do. Like, I think this is a pretty even bout between the two since Arthur's 2 up on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you give Aaron weapons,
Yeah, that's not good.
that's what I'm saying. With this being a street
I
fight,
think I'll go with Aaron.
you're gonna go. Okay, I'll mark that out again. We're gonna go with Aaron
Why don't you wait till I'm fully committed?
because you can't make up your mind and you keep switching every 5 minutes.
That's not true.
Okay, I'm gonna say Aaron because Aaron with any kind of weapon, especially say a kendo stick and a chair, that's asking for trouble. And since it's not a DQ, there's no DQ. Aaron can do whatever they want and kill him. Now Arthur can steal it.
He's a wild card.
I think it'd be a surprise. He'll love to hear you say that. I think it'll be a surprise if Arthur takes it, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna say Aaron. You said Aaron. Everybody said Aaron.
Hey, Ron.
Okay.
Hey.
And so the next match we can talk about is the tag titles, which is No Coast Yakuza versus the Thoroughbreds. And so this will be their second time in Salina.
The what now?
Thoroughbreds.
Thoroughbreds.
I think you mean the ponies.
Oh, okay. Shut up. You know,
They're not big enough to be thoroughbreds.
I don't remember I'm going to write down their actual names.
Atlas.
And what is the other one?
The other one, the first show that I did, the second show I did in Salina was the first time I met him, but Atlas I met at Leavenworth.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
They have their names on their pants, and I meant to write them down.
I'm sure it's in one of those cards over there.
Probably.
Actually, no, I gave them their card for their debut at Salina.
Yeah. So they actually lost the last time I saw them.
Yeah, they were at Salina.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
against the tag team champions.
Yeah, who was?
It was?
Yeah,
It was
it was against the Diamond Kings.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And they lost.
Up on.
So,
they got thrown around. The one little guy got thrown around like.
Do you think they're going to fare any better over the No Coast Yakuza though?
No.
Because No Coast Yakuza is on
I don't understand how they're getting another title shot or even a mention with the tag team champion. Even a match.
This is two title shots
yeah,
though.
And like I said, when they wrestled the Diamond Kings, man, they were especially that little guy. I felt bad for him. I really felt bad
when you
for
put
him.
up against the Diamond Kings.
I remember asking her. I was like, "What kind of thoroughbred you think you are? Do you think they're Arabian or you think they're going to be Clydesdale?"
Shetland.
Yeah, and then they came out, and I was like, "They're ponies. they're the literal ponies." I mean,
a Shetland pony.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to be mean, but yeah, no, there is no way they're beating No Coast. No way.
Okay. So
They didn't die against the Diamond Kings. So
No.
Almost.
No, but look, No Coast is so solidified and so cohesive as a unit themselves, and that Big Bang attack has taken down the biggest of beasts at HCW. So, No Coast is just so damn talented. I don't see them losing it to the not that the Thoroughbreds are not talented. I just don't think that they're ready they definitely weren't ready for the Diamond Kings, and I don't see them being any more ready for No Coast Yakuza because they're on this level right now that I don't see them losing it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who are you going to back?
Oh, I'm going to give it to No Coast.
No Coast.
They're too, I think they're too, they're not as big, but I think they're more fast paced.
Yeah.
For a horse that's supposed to be fast, I think they're faster.
They're more like stubborn donkeys. It's like when you're going through and you're just not wanting to move at all. I don't know. I'm glad that we're seeing them. I just don't know what they are doing that they keep getting title shots every time they come in.
I don't know. Maybe it's their hometown, so they're getting a little bit of favoritism there.
Are you saying that Billy has favorites?
No, I'm just saying that's the best. That's the best tag team other than and what's his face is hurt. So who's the other tag team that would be going against them?
That's true.
There's no competition for that level right now. I don't think other than maybe if you brought back a tag team. So I mean,
like Double Stuff.
Double Stuff's supposed to. Aren't they supposed to be there?
Not that I'm aware of.
If they are,
was
awesome.
Double Stuff at Mulvane?
They weren't there either.
They were.
I haven't seen Calvin Aldridge for a while, and I haven't seen.
They've been down in Florida and all over everywhere.
Yeah, they've been everywhere. I know they wrestled in Missouri a couple weeks ago too.
I mean, I just don't know who in the independent world that we've seen on their roster at any given time has a chance against No Coast.
The only other tag team that would possibly have a chance would be Blade and Simon.
Maybe. But then you had
but they've already
Kargar
lost.
used to have a tag team too. Kargar and what was his name?
Winegrave.
Yeah.
Who?
Winegrave. I can't remember his first name.
It's who'd you say?
His last name is...
Is it Winegrave? Is that his last
No,
name? It's Wine
it's
something.
It's it'll come to me anyway.
He's down in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I just saw his card there.
Winegrave. That didn't even sound familiar.
That's his actual, like, real life.
His shoot name.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Ricky Wingrave.
Wingrave. I thought it was
There we go.
Winegrave. My bad.
Winegrave. I was like, Winegrave. That sounds like...
he's close. He added an E. It's
He had a
fine.
W.
So, No Coast will probably keep their titles. It should be a fun match because thoroughbreds are kind of fun. But
They've got moves, but I mean, and they're not going to be running into brick walls like the Diamond Kings. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
'cause
was-
let's face it, it was like
that was mean.
that was David and Goliath, and David didn't have a fucking chance.
Only friends. We still haven't even seen them either.
Yeah,
Yeah. But see, and if you go further down the card, we won't see Only Friends for a while. So the next match we're going to talk about is Remington Roar versus Michael Maverick.
Mm.
Which, okay, so guaranteed we need hazmat suits, splash gear. Because Rem likes to bleed.
He does.
I don't know why.
I think his body just has to do it.
I don't know. Something in his childhood, like he loved horror movies. He's like, I'm going to bleed all over everything.
He's like, if you saw him outside of wrestling, it's like, this guy doesn't do anything different than Fabio.
yeah.
And then it's like, oh man.
We saw him one time and had a whole conversation with him. And I was like, huh, he's just a chill dude.
You never guessed he was a bleeder.
No, he's really good bleeding. I almost thought he's like taking blood thinners just
The
to make
only
it
other
worse.
person to bleed better than him, I think, would probably be Drake when he got hit with a chair by Ray.
I don't know.
Oh,
Chance
man.
bled pretty good, but Drake likes to bleed too. Drake, I don't know why. Y'all just infusions are probably friends with you.
I've only gotten blood on me once, and that was twice. Drake had to crawl in behind the curtain, and he grabbed my white shoe. I was like, "You son of a bitch! This is white."
Don't touch me.
And then this last show, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't wipe off the ropes.
Oh,
So Michael Maverick is well, neither one of these guys are small. And Michael's got that spear that's just insane.
and what he was able to do against by himself in that last show, oh man.
Yeah. He's the other half of the Diamond King, so, and a member of the Seventh Seal. But Remington is
He's a beast to be reckoned with.
I think it'll be a hell of a match. It's like two meaty dudes beating the shit out of each other. I guarantee it'll be bloody. It'll probably not actually have a pin. I'm gonna say this one's gonna be a DQ
Or no contest.
or a no contest.
What is it? Just a singles match?
Yep.
Yeah.
No stipulations. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go off the wall, like completely chaos.
Well, we'll see what happens with Simon. See if he's hiding anywhere again.
True, but it's really, what is Simon gonna do against Remington other than
What did he do last time?
To be fair, Simon ain't came out for neither.
It was more of a distraction.
None of the Seven Seals came out for Michael Maverick here these last couple times because we saw him in Mulvane wrestle Bruisador again, and he lost.
and
Ooh, there's another tag team that we're forgetting about.
Hector and Bruiser,
Matones.
Los Matones. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a no DQ, or not a no DQ,
No
but
contest.
a no contest.
I'm gonna say the same just because I don't want to get beat up by Remington.
Yeah, you better be careful. You're making enemies.
I didn't make enemies. I didn't say shit. That was all.
I don't know.
I'm going to say it's
That was
going
all-
to be Michael Maverick
Mav.
with Diamondly Deeds. How's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Or Seventh Seal shit. That's the only good thing.
I'm
going
gonna
to
say this though, Maverick. Don't hold back.
I don't think you can. You can't hold back with Remington.
He's not. Yeah, I don't think he will. But
Blade tried.
Yeah.
I mean, all he was going for was the weak spots and the weak
yeah,
spots.
and
weren't
that
his-
is fair because Rem still has that arm.
And maybe Blade might come out and help him just because.
I don't know. Rem Spear is just as bad as Michael Maverick's.
That's true.
Can you imagine it being
I'd be more scared of his power
I could see
bombs
Remington
and
even losing
spine
by getting himself DQ'd
That's
by throwing him onto something shattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it turning into total chaos where they're both just. It turns out to where they're not even in the ring. They're killing.
This could be a
what-
main event match.
Say that no matter what, though, there probably isn't going to be a clear winner.
We could very much.
Or a clean winner.
An early prediction could be. For if I was to do a category like, well, I don't want to say necessarily match of the year, but most chaotic match of the year.
Mm-hmm.
This could be it.
Might have one of them oh my god moments.
It could, very much.
The holy shit.
Thank God they're so big that they don't do like high flying shit.
Oh yeah, right.
Especially Rem. Can you imagine? Because he was bleeding so much it was in his hair, like right
I would love
straight,
to see a
and then
cage
he
match at Salina. That'd be pretty wild.
That'd be pretty kick-ass. Yeah.
We haven't seen a cage match in a minute. It's been a
Since,
couple months.
A few months. Yeah.
But we haven't seen like a Hell in a Cell type, like what Drake
they
and.
They ain't gonna have a Hell in a Cell.
Well, they had that one where they had it was Diamond. It was Seventh Seal versus I don't even know everybody else.
Yeah,
I wasn't
much.
there for that one.
Pretty
in
much.
Wichita.
Yeah, but like we haven't had 3 stages of hell in over a year.
No, that's
2
been
years?
3 years because
3
that was
years?
at the that was how Remington lost the title.
I
to
can
Aaron.
see that. I can see this Remington story that they got going right now eventually building.
Imagine a triple threat with Aaron in there.
No, thank you. I think Aaron would just lay down and grab the cage and just hold on for dear life. I don't want to play no more.
I don't know.
For in the beginning he'd be gung ho,
Oh yeah, he usually is.
and then in the end he's like, "No, I'm dead. I'm dead over here."
I'm gonna build. What was he doing? He was building blocks or whatever.
Yeah, he was building contraptions. He had his LLC up there.
That might be how he wins.
He participates. He gets that participation trophy that everybody always wants. I was there.
I'm gonna give him credit because he beat Remington fair and square for that title.
Well, he did.
He steps up when he needs to.
Yeah, but I mean, not everybody likes, and Ray hates cages. And from what I understand, he's forbidden from being in cages from now on. And you never know. We could come back and maybe we'll see Drake back later on this year, and then we'll get a Remington and Drake shit again. Oh my God, that's
chaos in
splash zones.
Yeah.
That's I don't want to. That's hand sanitizer.
What was it that they said on what's that show or movie? Blades of Glory, mind bottling, like when your mind's stuck in a bottle.
So the last match is, I'm going to assume, the main event, and it's Chance Kerrigan versus Logan Knight for the Heartland title.
This is their second time that they would have done it, right?
Mm-hmm. Logan won the number 1 contendership out of the Rumble, started number 1, and ended up being the only one left. And Chance is the champion. And they already had a match where was it DQ?
No.
I thought
Chance
Chance
hit him
pin
with
him?
the belt and pinned him. Yeah.
Okay, so he cheated, but the ref didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chance won this
Was that
one.
where was that at?
That was in Salina.
That was in Salina.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. So I don't know. Logan is a different kind of.
The hair throws me off. I can't.
Yeah, but he's come in with the ferocity. He's a different wrestler. He's not the same man we saw before he went and had a kid and had long hair. He's different.
You mean before the Seventh Seal got a hold of him?
Shut up. I don't even want to talk about that.
Could be his daughter.
But you could say the same thing about Chance there. He's a different guy too.
He is. But Logan got pretty close the last time to winning. If it wasn't for the dastardly deeds that were pulled out, he might have had it. But Chance is in that don't give a fuck mode. He's not above the dastardly deeds. The ref didn't see it, didn't happen.
And this is just a title match, right?
This is a title match. There's no stipulations as far as I know.
Oh man, I think Logan could take this.
I believe he can. Absolutely.
He's held 2 titles now.
Mm-hmm. So you're going for Logan?
I'm gonna go Logan.
All right. What do you think, dear?
Like I said, at this point I don't think I can bet against Chance.
I can.
You're allowed to.
You're allowed to, but I mean, you think about his history, how long he went undefeated.
Yeah, but like,
and if you would have seen him in Mulvane, they are. But this last time in Mulvane, he beat out all of them to retain his title.
He beat out 5 other guys,
former champions,
with the clean pin.
Yeah, but that's how but that's the only way that he lost was in those types of matches. All of his losses they weren't losses. He just didn't win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was never pinned until King Carter came.
Well, in that match that he just had, he was the one who took.
I don't know. I do want to see a chance that somebody holds 2 titles at once match. That would be great.
Yeah, King Carter said that he, we haven't had a 2-belt champ yet.
Yeah. Somebody else said it here recently too.
King Carter,
Mitch Onyx.
Mitch Onyx said it too.
He said he's going to be the first to hold both belts. That was Mitch Onyx making not a prediction.
Oh, Mitch! I'm no shot at Mitch, but I mean, Kane's another guy I wouldn't bet against.
He's a force to be reckoned with, but Logan, I don't know. Logan is just as skilled and just as.
And I could see Logan be a 2-person title holder.
Oh yeah.
Winning at Salina, and then going on to face Kane.
I just don't see Chance losing the title yet. I want Logan to win. I do. I would love to see Logan holding all the titles, but I just don't see.
What's a better story?
Logan winning. But if you think of it from out of Billy's eyes, what's the likelihood of something he's going to do?
Oh, I mean, it's not just him though. At that point,
that's true. This is true. I mean, it's like looking at it through creative's eyes, and I don't know that.
Oh, the story must continue on, I think, but both of their stories should continue on. So I think this is a 50-50. I don't think you'd be wrong if you guessed.
Yeah, I think because Chance got the first one, so
49-51. I think 51% chance is going to take it because I mean he's also had 2 titles.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Chance is going to win this one, but I'm going to say this is not over by any stretch of the match. This could actually still lead up to Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
And who's to say that Chance won't lose also because he gets himself disqualified?
That's true, and then Logan Till still technically gets the win.
I don't think he actually gets the win. If it's DQ, I don't think.
Well, he'll get the win. He just won't get the belt.
He won't get the title.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Logan will have a win over him if he DQs.
Yeah, but
he wins.
I don't think he would want that.
No.
Would you want the win without the title?
No, but he doesn't get a choice if Chance
cheats.
Is the
one cheating.
Right.
That is not a choice.
I'd rather lose the title altogether than win.
I don't know if
I think his is a Chance's thing is keep that title by any means necessary.
Yeah, but are we getting ready to see Logan turn into he starts doing his own dastardly deeds and it stops playing fair and trying to follow the rules? Like, have we seen a gooch punch out of Logan Knight? Can we see Logan Knight turn into that vicious of a wrestler that he's starting the dastardly deeds?
We have seen a goose punch. He goose punched Ray in that Rumble.
Yeah, but Ray deserved that at that point for what he did.
Your words, not mine.
I mean, and that was that a no DQ?
Yeah, Rumbles are.
Okay, so he was still following the rules.
Well, you just said.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have. This one has rules.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if he starts doing his own little dastardly
depends on who
deeds,
the ref is.
Joe, probably, unfortunately.
If it's the main event, it's probably going to be one of the more seasoned refs.
Joe. Or Jeremy, maybe?
Jeremy.
I don't know. Jeremy sees all, sometimes, depending on if his mind is on a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him kind of you can see it in his eyes where they gloss over, and he's not.
Yeah, and it's hard to see in Salina. Like, it's not, they get busy in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Especially when they do the big rumbles. So if Logan decides to say fuck all, do whatever it takes to win, and then we saw Logan as a title holder, that would be crazy. I wouldn't be mad about it, to be fair. I wouldn't be mad for either scenario, really.
This could be another Blade Chance line.
Like that kept going.
Yep.
Oh God, that one went on forever.
Yep. Ended with a shit. What was that? It was like ladders, everything.
Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my!
It was a mix. Was that a street fight?
I believe it was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or last man standing match is what
Yeah,
it was.
that's
It was
what it was,
last man
last man
standing.
When Chance was bloody?
Yeah.
It was the last man standing.
Well, he wasn't
No, not
bloody.
when he was
Had
bloody,
the,
when
he
he
had
was
the paint.
El Diablo.
El Diablo Blanco.
Was that the final match?
That was
Yes.
at Nowhere to Run.
That was the final match.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Of was that this past November? Yeah, right before because he lost it at Legacy to Kane.
Mm-hmm.
So at Nowhere to Run is where he beat Blade.
Yeah. That's right. Because it was the one before that he came out. And
Or no, it
kinda
was
said-
Wake the Dead.
Wake the
is
Dead's
where he beat
lost
Blade.
it, yeah.
No, he lost it at Legacy, didn't he?
No,
I thought he did.
so. Because he just wanted a Legacy.
I thought Kane had just got it for 1 year at Legacy.
Did he?
'Cause he
been
beat-
holding the belt every year?
Maybe he got. Oh no, he got it at Nowhere to Run or in November show.
Yeah, I
Wake
was going
the
to say it was
Dead.
one of the later shows.
I don't know, man. It overlaps. There's so much
Everything,
stuff.
because especially now that we're having Salina and Wichita.
I haven't seen much of that, so I can only count for like what I know I saw at Wichita.
Yeah.
Not big story, not many big storylines other than like this No Coast thing with the Diamond Kings really came about that I can think of.
Yeah. I think this is the second card without a female match so far.
So far, you don't know.
Well, no, I thought Mindy was wrestling what's her face at this show.
See, we didn't get into that. We don't know. This is the only matches
It
that we
has
saw.
not been announced,
Oh, I thought Mindy came out and said it on the mic.
but it may be changed.
Oh, okay. I thought Mindy announced. That's why. Probably because
she's-
Mindy announced it.
And that was announced over a month ago. So, because the last show,
It was the last show at Wichita.
Mulvane didn't have a women's match. This one, so far, does not have a women's match.
Yeah, the last Wichita show didn't have a women's
And the last
match either.
Wichita show did not have a women's
They had women
match.
wrestling because
It was in the
In
Rumble.
the Rumble,
Yeah,
In the
30
Rumble,
man
you had
Rumble.
who was that?
Megan.
Yeah,
Or
Morgan
Morgan
LeVay. Yeah, she came out. Mindy came out and had a spot on the mic.
Right.
That's all, and that's when she announced her match at Salina. But maybe it changed.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
So I was going to say I can't say yay or nay because it was supposed to be against an HCW debut, female.
No, I thought it was supposed to. What's her face was coming from Colorado. That's what she announced. Because what's her face said that she wanted to fight her at Salina.
Heidi?
No,
Who?
the marionette.
Noelle
Summit. She's the one that she announced that she was wrestling her at Salina. Noelle Summit. Yeah.
I have no confirmation. Cannot confirm.
I was just
or
going off
deny.
what she said at the show with the mic.
Yeah, I don't know. I would hope so because I believe that we should have a female match in at least.
Well, let's
one.
say we get that match. Who you think's gonna win?
Ooh.
Oh, Mindy.
You think Mindy's gonna win?
Yeah. Although, okay, so there's things going on that I can't say that 100%, to be fair. But if all those things taken out, when it goes to Noelle versus Mindy, Mindy's got it. I think she's got the skills, she's got the veracity, because she don't give a fuck. And we haven't seen Noelle in over a year, at least.
2 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a long
It
time.
was the last time Mindy won the title was against Noelle Summit, I think.
From Heidi?
Well, nobody had it. It was up for grabs, and Mindy had to wrestle. What's her face? The Warhammer. She had to wrestle her.
Lilith Grimm.
Lilith Grimm, and then it was against Noelle Summit with her manager was there. What was his name?
I don't know his name,
It's,
but he's like a...
He looks like a circus character.
Ringmaster.
Yeah.
I don't know
He
his
reminds
name.
me of V for Vendetta guy.
Kind of. The top hat and the
it's-
cane.
I'll think of it while we're talking, though.
Yeah, see, you write down like they actually give you your names. We go off of what we hear.
Right.
So if you mess it up, we mess it up. No pressure.
That's all right. I'm sure it's in that whole stack right there.
Like, we have the notebook, and I'm sure it's in... I don't even know what you did with my notebook.
Sitting up there.
If he sometimes if the managers are on my card, I don't necessarily write it on that paper. So I don't he might not have ever been on that paper, but I had him on the card being accompanied by.
Yeah. I tried to write down who refs what match, and accompanied by in certain situations.
Right.
And then sometimes I don't get that information.
Well, that and the last few shows we've done, we didn't get to rewatch the matches.
Yeah. That's a timing, more of a timing thing because
Yeah.
we've been running out of running out of time.
Right.
So, we do the best we can with what time we have.
Yep.
Because believe it or not, we do other things other than just watch wrestling.
Yeah.
And go to wrestling shows.
I just remember stupid stuff.
You have a memory for that kind of thing. I don't have a memory for name. Faces, absolutely, but for names, nah.
Well, there's a ton
okay.
of tag teams that we haven't seen in years, like since year one. That we just haven't seen them, so like people have forgotten about them.
Like Ricky and Kargar.
Stage Dive Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Louise.
And that was a 3 tag team title match to ACFC, Stage Dive Mafia, and was it
the Rebel Hearts, right?
No, the Rebel Hearts were not a part of that. It was Chunkla Violence.
Yeah.
Chunkla, because that's the Chunkla had the title. What title was that? The KWA tag team titles, and it was for that, and then they won it that following May or April.
What blew my mind is I was going back in the cards and I was looking at old video and how much I had forgotten of people that were actually there year one, day one, wrestlers. And I had forgotten that, shit, they were there the very first show or whatever. I was like, holy crap, I thought they'd only started 3 years ago. No, they've been there the whole time.
Coming up on the 4th Air Capital Brawl.
Yep. That'll be the start of the 4th year.
Yeah, I think the first person I ever called out was Jose Gerardo. Or, no, actually the first one was, it was Simon Balasong. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember who. I think he was wrestling. It was Calvin Aldridge. Simon Balasong was the first match I ever called. It was a VIP match.
Yeah.
At Air Capital Brawl 1, I do believe.
Yeah, I remember. I know for sure Pottergy was there. I know for sure Remington was there.
Yeah.
I know Chance was there. I know Handgun Dan was there.
Yeah. Jose.
I know
was there.
Jose was there.
Stormy
Kargar was there.
Stormy and Mindy were both there.
Yeah. And Ricky was there. And
yeah, because it was Ricky Wingrave and him versus, I think, it wasn't the Rebel Hearts.
Was
Rebel Hearts
Shane Sanders at the first show?
Shane Sanders? No.
No?
Shane Sanders is fairly...
Was Barefoot Brandon there?
No, not the first one. He didn't show up until after a whole year went by.
What about Luke Langley?
Luke Langley,
was it
yep.
Luke Langley at the
Diamond,
first one? I was seeing a tall...
Is that his name? The Diamond? Luke
the
Langley?
Black Diamond.
Black Diamond.
Luke Langley.
Yeah.
Is that, okay. I know Johnny was there.
Johnny Faith was... Yeah, he was there because that kind of led into every original title holder was at the first show.
And for a minute we got a Luke Langley and Johnny Faith.
Well, he also spilled over into Leavenworth a lot too.
Yeah, we never did get to make it out to Leavenworth. We just could not work. We tried.
Oh, and then you had the director's cut. He was there.
Dutch
was there.
Yeah.
I mean, Kane came in probably right at the year mark also. So
I think we were in 2 years before he brought Kane.
Well, no, they were after a year went by, it was I want to say August or September, maybe October that we saw Kane because
that's when we did the flag. He brought him in and then Kane turned on him.
Right, but he lost to, was it Logan? I think he lost.
Kane Carter did?
Yeah, I think so. I think
that was
his
lost
first
somebody
match. He lost
to
somebody and then came out and then disrespected Dutch, and that's what brought Dutch. And then that following year, they had a flag match.
Yeah, which was still a flag on a pole match was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was probably the loudest.
Well, Dutch. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, we haven't seen Dutch in over almost 2 years.
Yeah, Dutch hurt his back. He's still rehabbing it.
The last time we saw him, I can't even remember the last match he was in. Was it the flag match?
It was.
I think it was. Yeah.
He hurt himself.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Or no, he came. Well, I guess he came out during that cage issue, at the show I wasn't at in Wichita.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got involved with anything, but he came out and didn't he come out in army pants or whatever?
Maybe. I don't know because we have Dutch has been out for 2.5 years, and I see him regularly. I used to see him more often, but I don't see him as much. But he's still rehabbing that back. So, I mean, he wants to come back and he wants to start building again and seeing what he can do, but he has to be real careful. He's such a kid that he doesn't want to do permanent damage.
Oh yeah,
it's
sure.
I think it's one or two herniated discs in his back. It's pretty good, serious. Poor kid's been he told me he was sleeping on the floor, flat on the floor just to help his back. And he does a lot of, like, he was a personal trainer, so he was working at the gym.
He'd be watching too much of what's that dude that runs and talks shit while he's running?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he does...
David Goggins. You ever see him?
No. He does, like... He's trying. Like, everybody... And Dutch trained down in... he trained at Cody Road School.
Yeah, with Kane.
Yeah. So... And then we got word that some wrestlers are moving to Wichita, too, so that we may see them more often than... Some are trying to. It's still in the process, but some have moved to Wichita, so we may see them more often than not.
Well, David Goggins is a motivational speaker, and he talks about how he sleeps on the floor next to the bed. And he's like, and somebody said, why? He goes, because soft-ass mattresses make for soft-ass people. I was like, what?
I'll be a soft person then, because screw that shit. I'm old, and it hurts to get off the floor.
That's why I was laying on the table when we started this job.
What?
Remember when I started working this job that we have now? When I first started working, I had the coffee table, and I go and I'd lay on it.
Oh, you would.
I sleep on my coffee table. Because I was so, like...
If he went and laid in his bed, he wouldn't hear his phone to get up.
Or I'd...
Oh, yeah, because I get in too deep of a sleep.
Yeah, so he would lay... We had a large coffee table that had one of those lifted tops, and he would be literally legs on the floor, laying on the coffee table, dead ass asleep.
I used to work night shift, and whenever we'd have training during the day, I don't hear alarms. Like, I just don't. I would go to training, stay up until like 5 or 6 in the morning the week before we started training, and just sleep from the second I got out of training, just so I could make sure that I was awake for day shift.
Yeah.
And be up at like, usually I wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'd be up for 7 o'clock work call. I can't sleep in here on a. I didn't used to be. Now I can. It's bad.
Yeah, now I can. That's why I sleep.
I don't sleep past 7 usually now. It sucks.
Yeah, 6 or 7. I slept today till 8, and I freaked out.
Oh, I had to set an alarm on the days off because I don't set an alarm, and I could sleep till I could put sleep in till like 10:30.
Jay can sleep till a good 1 o'clock if I
I can sleep.
Yeah, I can't sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like shit.
6 o'clock in the morning,
But
I'm
naps
up
are
making
mandatory.
coffee. My bladder wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to do everything I can to go to back to sleep.
My bladder might be knocking, but I ain't moving.
Yeah, no.
And then I wake up like with. It almost feels like I have kidney stones. Like
you're like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, my genitalia hurts, and it's like I gotta walk. I was taking a blood pressure pill that had a water pill in it. Mm-hmm. I couldn't take that shit at night.
Diuretic, yep. Go in 5
Holy
minutes.
shit! I would wake up with the worst having to pee ever, and it's like the best feeling when it happens. Is oh my god!
Like yeah.
But it's like 4 in the morning. It's like great. Now I'm up.
Yeah. Once you get up, that's my problem. Is once I feel like I have to pee, I get up, and then of course the dogs wake up, so I gotta let the dogs out, and so I'm fucking awake. So then I go in and I turn on my coffee, and then Jay's like, "Well, what time did you go? Fucking before the sun."
There's a couple times where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have to piss on the stairs, and I sleep upstairs. It sucks.
Oh no. See, luckily, I just have to, like, I'll panic. We have a dog gate to keep the dogs out of here.
Oh, yep.
And I'll slide it over, because I'm not hopping over that thing. I'll fuck up. I will. I'll fuck up. I'll get my foot caught peeing on the floor.
I've fallen down the steps, and that is the most uncomfortable. Like my socks usually flip out.
Doing that while trying to hold it in when I'm trying to go to the bathroom, like I'm trying to slide it, I can't get it. I'm going, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, I'm just gonna finish. Like if I go, I'm not gonna try to pinch it off. I'm just going. It's on the steps.
Your wife probably hates.
I've never done it. I'm just saying, if it happened, I would for sure be pissing on the stairs.
I'm like, you know what? This is.
But there was
where you're at.
Off topic and probably not necessary news. Like the last time I remember actually getting inebriated was we went to a house party. It was around the corner from our house. I don't know why, but like whenever I consume too much of the devil's juice, I sleepwalk. And I apparently walked outside in my on my front porch, butt ass naked, and just pissed on our porch, just pissed. And then I went right back down, butt ass naked, passed out on our leather couch. Like, I don't remember doing it, but my wife woke up to like a puddle of piss on the porch. She's like, "What the hell happened?" I don't know why I do it. I haven't been drunken. I can't even probably that time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the last time I was actually like really, really, really bad, I slept on the floor in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I haven't puked.
I don't like to drink that much.
That's for another story. But
I don't like to drink to that point.
Oof.
When I do, it goes from
When was that?
He shut up. Because Billy was here. Motherfucker.
It was after the show.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't eat, and then
that's the best food though. Is drunk food.
Well, I stood up and it hit me, and then I went, oh shit. So then I was laying on the bathroom mat that I had just watched. Beautiful floors, everything was great, and I just laid there, and Jay's knocking. You okay? No. No.
She wasn't even saying no. She was.
I was gonna die. Billy, meanwhile, is going, that was great. I was like, I don't think so. That
you
was
hold
not
your hair?
No, he won't. He will not even come in the room if I'm getting sick, because he cannot stand throw up.
No, that's why I married my wife.
If I'm throwing up, I'm on my own.
I've only been sick since the 6th grade twice.
Wow.
Like vomiting sick or what? Like colds, I don't count as being sick. Like, yeah, I'm under the weather, but I'm not incapable of doing stuff. Mm-hmm. I was mandatory to take the flu shot working at the hospital here in Wichita when I worked and lived here in Wichita. A worst like flu-like symptom. I've never had the flu.
Wow.
But I went home the 12 hours after I got the shot and shit everywhere. Like I vomited, I was dry heaving, and my wife, like, she was a champ. I crawled into the tub. And she had like the bed remade.
She loves you.
Towels. And I was like, oh my God. That was the most vulnerable I've ever been around that woman. Besides like when my mom passed. But like I wasn't like incapable of moving. Yep. And then COVID. And then
when Jay gets sick though, it's like he's trying to get his toes out of himself.
Right.
Like, it goes.
It was dry heaving. Like I couldn't make it.
But his is like
yeah, it's violent. It's violent.
Exactly. I can hear him all the way across. Like, are you okay?
If I'm puking, like, and stuff's coming out, it's not as loud. Like, it might be loud, but it's not near as loud as when it's like not coming out and it's just dry heaves.
He got food poisoning a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, it was awful. I clean up what he doesn't clean up himself because he tries to take care of himself. But at the same time, I'm like, go sit down. That sounded painful.
Yeah, see, and I can't even stand myself. Like, if I start puking, it just keeps coming, no matter what.
Right.
So I'll try not to.
He gags if I throw up, he'll gag. So there's, like, I'm on my own.
But
I'm on my own.
I'll deal with it if I'm getting paid for it.
Exactly.
Like if I'm at work, because like dead people throw up all the time. They just release shit.
If
all
I
the
gave
time.
him money, he'd hold my hair, but otherwise he's not. I'm on my own.
Vomit out of the dead person.
Oh, it's not at that point. It's not vomit.
Oh,
okay, acid.
It's what do they call it?
It's called bile.
Yeah, but that's not all they puke out. It's like their insides are decaying. They're just coming out of their mouth.
It's just human juice. Human juice. I think.
What do they call it though?
I always think of the fart,
What's
like
the
the dead people that fart. Like, remember the Last Action Hero, like where the dude like blew up, like in the pond or whatever.
He's going to pass gas one last time. Leo the fart. That's his name.
Yeah.
That happens normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the regurgitation of all the things. Anyway, anything else for Mr. Bobby Casey?
No, I think we're set.
All right. What about you, Mr. Bobby?
I can't think of it. Follow the Chubby Buddies Studio on YouTube. Listen to Bumping Chops. And if you want to, you can listen to the other ones. But you're not here for those other ones.
What other ones? Your other
Recess
show?
Ruckus and Chubby Buddy. The Chubby Buddies.
Well, I mean, go plug.
Plug. The Chubby Buddy Studio has all that.
And then, so the next show, again, is Salina on the 19th. It is a Friday. It is not a Saturday. Go to Heartland Championship Wrestling's Facebook or Heartland Championship Wrestling online to buy your tickets, look up stories, and catch up on anything you need to know. Follow HCW Live 23 on all social platforms. Follow Tag One Bagum on all socials except for Instagram is under, I believe it's under my old email. So if you look me up or look up Schmoopy, don't ask. I'm not getting into it. I think is
that your 18-year-old wedding thing talking again? Oh, wow.
Actually, yeah. I didn't give myself...
Schmoopy at AOL.com.
Schmoopy39 at yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Which is like, I didn't create it, but it's like forever stuck. You ever tried to change something after it's been created? It's terrible.
I remember my first email address.
That is my first email address.
Oh, yeah, mine.
I still use my first email. My first email was...
first one was a Hotmail.
Yours was Hotmail?
How you doing at hotmail.com.
Yeah. Wow.
Check it out.
And mine's the same on everything.
Yeah. So anyway, like, share, comment, follow. And we are good, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, have fun.
I think for this show though, I'm going to take our brass knuckles.
Why?
Keep myself safe from him to roar.
You might need to.
And if you want to be an announcer, get a hold of BJ or Billy Simmons. Like, try it out. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
You should have like a like America's Got Talent for announcers, and you get to be the judge.
Oh, I don't know, man. That'd be a Chris the Voice thing. He's been doing it way longer than me.
Really?
Yeah, but like I
Well,
want you to pull people.
It'd be you, Billy, and Chris.
Pull people out of the audience who think they can do it better than you.
But one of you's got to have a British accent and be like, that was just terrible. Horrible.
You have to talk.
You suck.
You have to be the asshole.
Absolutely horrible.
You're terrible.
How did your mama give
Chris
you
might
birth?
be more of a better Simon Cowell than I.
You're boring.
I'm like
what made you think you should do
I'm like
this?
Jackson.
Oh,
What's his name?
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson. Man, that was cool.
I love you, man.
That was cool, dog.
But yeah,
Come on,
man. I love you,
was cool.
but nah.
It ain't no Bruce Buffer, but I love it. That shit was dope.
So that means Billy's got to be one of the female characters.
Oh yeah, Paul Abdul for sure.
Just
minus the moves.
Not really even there. He's on the phone the whole time.
Right.
That's Paul Abdul right there.
There needs to be attacked.
Be like,
attacked.
How
long? How many times did they go off? I didn't even get to watch all of it, but like with these mics, like they don't pick up the stuff that my mics do. So like I'm sure that ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He puts his phone over on the cabinet and you can still hear it.
Not on the mics, I couldn't.
Well, no.
You might have looked at it like on ours. Like if he has it on the table, I can't block that shit out.
Yeah. There's really literally no way to separate the two, and it's quite funny. You ought to start a
attack.
Like at the very corner of your screen should be like
/
1, 2, 3, like a ding count. I know he's got
this
no
is how
control.
many hot dogs you got to give out at the next show.
Or tickets he's got to give away. I don't know.
I'll never do that. Hot dogs, I think, are easier to say bye
I was going to say.
Hot dogs or...
All you have to do is turn it down. I know. He's so busy.
I mean... Well, like, he probably does... He just needs to make a different ringtone for each phone. That way he knows which one's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does. Or you know...
Or just get one phone.
Work pays for one and he pays for the other, I guess.
Make work pay for both of them.
That would be my thing.
Use your words.
Stand up for yourself. All right, I think we're good. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you on Sunday. Peace.
It is Sunday.
Next Sunday.